You took a piece of me when you left. I know you thought that I would forget the moments, the silence, the heartache. And now I have this half a heart in my head. The other half is buried in your sand. The bitter, the beautiful, the heartbreak. I might be even alive to you, or just a shadow in the light of you. I tried to get you out my system alive. When I said I didn't miss you, my mind is falling apart, but it can't convince this half of my heart. And I've been trying to erase you, and I've been trying to replace you, but time won't let me restart. You're the only piece that fits this half of my heart.
Don't go, baseball. Don't leave us. Screw it. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here with Ballard Sports Media, coming at you live tonight here on a Friday night. A little later than I normally would. Long day, man, long day. Family stuff, dinner and everything, and just working at Publix or wherever I work. All right, fine. Great company. That's all I say. But anyway, God. I worked today. Long day. I worked 9, about 6 or 7, right? Maybe. Anyway, but I'm home now. Happy to be home. And it's currently bottom of the 7th. The Astros lead this series in Game 6. I don't want them to win. I hate the Astros because of the whole cheating thing. And you can sit there, anybody out there saying, oh, you play to win the game. The trash can thing, it's not steroids. It's not this. It's not. I don't care. I really don't like the Astros. I think it's stupid. They tried to hide it up, too. They really did. That whole cheating scandal. But we're not here to talk all about that. They're really not. But anyway, it's Game 6 of the ALCS. And you have that. I want to double check. Has Game 6 of the Dodgers and the Braves. Oh, that's tomorrow around 5 o'clock Eastern. Game 7, if necessary, will be played tomorrow night. Game 7 of the NLCS with the Dodgers and the Braves will be played Sunday, if necessary. Game 7. The pitching matchup tonight, Nathan Eovaldi and Luis Garcia. And I'm hoping, well, it's not looking like, if Houston wins tonight, they're World Series bound. I want the Boston Red Sox to win this tonight. What's up, Jeff? Will? Trenches? Nate? My guys, what's up, buddy? I don't want the Astros to win. And listen, I don't hate the player. It's not the players. The management. Who is it? I don't think did they ever fire. Well, the manager now is Dusty Baker, right? And the Astros are a historic team. I mean, look. I don't know. They got quite a few Hall of Famers. Jose Cruz, Jeff Bagwell, Larry Durker, Joe Morgan, Milo, Hamilton, and those guys, to name a few that were inducted in 2019. I mean, look, the Astros, and I was talking about this with my grandmother one night, that Jeff, you ain't wrong. What was that? Oh, I was talking with my grandmother one day. She loves baseball. I grew up on it, right? I played baseball. I played t-ball and I played Little League. And we're talking about the Astros. And I think actually I was talking about it on a live stream, and then she called me up afterwards or whatever. And she's like, look, I get it. But in baseball, you play to win the game. What? Let me ask you something. If you're in a football game and you hide a microphone on the other team's sideline to listen in to what the play calling is going to be exactly and what the coaches are telling those players, what do you think everyone's going to say? They're cheating. Well, no, the quarterback can just read the defenses, but go even further. Then, if you mic up or hide a microphone or something to listen in on the opposing team and the coordinators and everything, you know exactly what's going on. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to run a post. No. We're going to look like we're going to do that. We're really going to run an option play. We're going to do right. So you know what they're really running. You know what they're really doing. Astros banging on cans. Right? It's ridiculous. Anyway, we got the World Series going on. Or, I'm sorry, the playoffs going on. We're on the way to the World Series. It's top of the 8th. Houston wins tonight in Game 6. They are World Series bound. You see it here. I'll go ahead. I'll drop the link for you guys. I don't care. I love getting you guys on. We can talk some sports, talk trash, whatever. I'd also love to do one final pick'em with you guys if we get you guys on. We could pick some games for tomorrow in college football. I gotta work practically all day tomorrow, an all-day shift. It's a good job though, promise.
All that says, you about to roll with the time.
What's up, Will?
What's up, Ballard?
What's up, Nate?
What's up, Ballard?
Trenches, how are you now?
Fantastic. How y'all doing?
Good,
Yeah,
you?
we're doing good, sir.
How was that, Trenches?
No, not so bad.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Trenches?
Did you like
What's going on, guys?
Did you like Wes did the chess?
Yeah, I saw.
What happened to Chess?
What's up, Chess?
Oh, are you on Chess?
You guys are still live?
Oh, you're on Chess's
No,
stream.
we're not live. We're backstage. I figured hop on
Oh,
some
okay. I was like,
wait, what?
we got a StreamYard within a StreamYard.
Yeah, it's Inception.
Jeff Webster.
Webster.
Webster. Somebody said
Dusty Baker.
It's in my.
Somebody said "F you, Ballard."
I did hear it.
Dude, what? Chess Hall? Screw you. Go to hell.
The first one was a chess.
Go
The
to
second
hell,
one,
Chess.
Jeff Webster, what do you got to say?
I'm very tempted to go in there and just go, nobody cares.
No balls.
Okay,
Mute
Jeff
squid.
Webster. Jeff Webster said
Yeah,
something about Dusty
I just
Baker.
can't, bro. That's too much kindness in me. I can't do it.
Hold on. We're muting trenches. Jeff, speak.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Oh, Dusty Baker killed the very promising pitching careers of Kerry Wood and Mark Pryor when he was the manager of the Cubs.
Yeah.
He ruined San Francisco's entire pitching staff, including their relievers, to the point where the Giants ran him out of town. Everywhere he's gone, he's destroyed the pitching staffs. He doesn't know how to handle pitchers.
Right.
He
true.
runs them into the ground. And personality wise, he is a class A jerk. I wouldn't want him anywhere near my team. And I and thousands of other Cub fans were just delirious when he got run out of Chicago.
Hey, he didn't destroy Cincinnati, did he?
What?
He didn't destroy the Reds, did he? The Cincinnati
I'll
Reds.
tell you what.
Everywhere
when he
he's
was
gone,
with-
he's left pitching careers in his wake.
Hey,
He was you're way too young to remember this, Will. Everybody in here is except for me. Dusty Baker was a jackass. He was an he was not when he played for the Dodgers, he was disliked by all the other players in the majors. Nobody was friends with Dusty
how about
Baker.
fans?
And that's continued on.
How about fans?
Fans didn't like him.
Nobody ever liked him. I
Oh.
mean, he really.
Yeah, I don't know how the guy still got a job.
I don't know, but I'll tell you this: when he did start out managing, like when he was with the Giants, and it started out like how he got NL, like everything about him, attitude-wise, sucked. But yeah, he could put together some teams. But it's gotten worse over the years, and especially with the Astros. I mean, he has just screw the MLB. I'll do what I want to, and y'all can't say nothing about it.
I hate.
Man, I don't like either the Dodgers or the Braves, but there's no way I will root for the Astros to win the World Series. No way.
Oh hell no!
No, absolutely not.
I hate to say this. What's his name again? Dustin, whatever it is.
Dusty Baker.
Dusty Baker.
Okay, Dusty Baker. When you said about he can do whatever he wants, which is not true. I don't know if it is.
He thinks though. He acts like he's on top of the world.
Okay.
With stuff.
So if he does,
Squid?
that makes him like a communist person. Not trying to say that, but it's
Squidtard, I've never talked to you before.
Just if you know what I mean, Ballard.
Oi.
Boy.
What'd you say, Nate?
He acts like he's like a communist leader.
Right. Exactly. Like he's a dictator.
Now, Mr. Ballard Sports Media, there's something that I have to discuss with you about.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
This man right here, Ballard Sports Media, during my appearance on Halls of Fame, as soon as I brought up the Targaryen playoffs, said, and I quote, "Nobody cares." Now, Ballard, let me ask.
I care.
You know I was kidding, buddy. Come on.
Do I? I don't know.
I mean, it's
I don't
pretty
know.
cool. I think they're great.
It's good, hard.
I was just in a mood because of chess.
Wait, who?
Chess Hall.
Asked.
It's good, hard. I was just gonna say yes to your question after I left. Yes, I want to be on the roster, maybe for next year.
Oh, okay. Well, we already have the quarterback and the running back position full. So,
I know.
Would you want to be like a corner, wide receiver? Where would you?
I'll be a wide receiver if you don't mind.
You'll be a really good wide receiver. You're super tall, so that'll go. Go a long
or
way
is the
helping him out.
tight end open?
Yeah, tight end's open.
Yeah, I'll do the tight end because I'm tall, But
You don't want to run across the middle because the middle was haunted by the best damn inside linebacker in the league last year.
oh god.
I mean, he's coming back
I
this
mean-
season.
Yeah,
I wrecked teams. 18 tackles a game.
I need to start watching these games, but
We'll go back
Yeah,
and
we
take
lose
some
Trentus?
notes.
Where'd
Yeah, we
Trentus?
did. We did lose him.
so yeah.
Oh, the troll in Tennessee.
Oh god.
What's up, Squid?
Now, which one of your holes did you pull that one out from?
Oh, the good old mustard. Oh, that's gonna be funny for another like 3
Imagine
years.
Lane Kiffin got mustard on his whole body. Well, not whole body, whole uniform.
That would suck.
Yeah.
That's worse than getting hit by a golf ball.
No, he wouldn't. He'd want that, honestly. He was hoping that golf ball hit him directly in the eye so he could look at it and be like, look,
Doink.
these Tennessee fans, they're such savages. Do I have an excuse to leave? Do I have an excuse now? Do I have an
I stay
excuse
back
for
there,
what I
buddy.
did 12 years ago?
There we go.
Oh, and
Do I have an
Trench is back.
excuse?
Just like the McRib, I'm back.
So yeah, it's
Just like
good. Am I gonna be like a tight end for next year, or is it?
Yes.
Wow.
You'll be in it this year.
Oh, this year. Okay. So how does it work? Do you just do like a pick team or random?
Yeah, I'll make the rosters. I'll make sure to add you in there. And this season, I'll be doing like a little Targaryen playoff season, like 3 games, somewhere
Right.
around that range. And basically, it'll just be like 3-something games. And then from there, it will, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Hey, Nate, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you a Michigan or a Nebraska fan?
For this year.
Ooh, that's tough.
Are you Michigan or Nebraska fan?
If you're siding with Nate, if
mainly-
you side
mainly
with one team,
Michigan.
Okay,
Michigan it is.
so if Michigan plays Nebraska, you go for Michigan?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
like
Yeah.
it.
Now that's the same.
Nate wore a Michigan shirt into Memorial Stadium in Lincoln 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Okay, so now we know.
Now ask that same question to Ballard and say, are you an Alabama or a Georgia fan?
Screw
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah, there you go.
The fans act like they're something special. Now this year they're great, but Kirby
There it
Kirby
is.
has proven himself
God.
finally.
Oh, here we go.
He ain't
Man,
done
I
nothing
hate
wrong.
Georgia, but they're really good, though.
Yeah, that's true.
They can't win the SEC. They did it
Ballard,
one
I
time
want
in
you to cam up,
2017.
cam up and look me in the eyes when you feed this bullshit.
You want me to say it to your face?
Yeah, you say it to my face. Cam up, look me in the eyes while you
Wait
trying
for
to
some
lie to me.
BS? Wait for some BS?
Let's do it.
Damn it. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
2017.
God, you're so cute.
Jesus.
You been working out, Ballard?
What the hell? What the hell's wrong with you?
A lot, Ballard, a lot.
Oh my god.
Kirby's amazing. I'll say that, okay?
But Neo.
Why? Let me ask you this.
Okay.
If
What's up?
he is a national brand head coach, why
Uh-huh.
hasn't he won the SEC again yet? What's
He
taking
won it
so long?
2.5 years ago. What's taking him so long? The best hang on, pause.
What took him so long? It's been 2 years.
Ballard, it's been 2
No, to
years.
win
year
the
after that-
SEC.
hang on, stop. The year after he won it, the SEC, the best offense we've ever seen in LSU comes around. Then one of the best teams we ever seen after that was the Alabama team.
I gotta
What are you
stop. Hold
talking
on, hold
about?
on. Can I stop you right there?
Absolutely.
The
Go
year
ahead,
after
stop
he
me. What you
won-
got?
Okay, he won it in 2017.
Uh-huh.
2 years after he won it, the best offense we've ever seen. The year
Okay. Who won in 2018, Ballard? Who won in 2018? Who won in 2018, Ballard?
Alabama. With
Alabama,
Jalen Hurts,
okay.
remember?
Okay.
Okay, so why didn't y'all win it the year after that?
What?
What happened in 2019? Why didn't you win in 2019?
Why didn't we win?
Yeah, why'd you
Yeah.
win? What happened?
Oh,
It was
because shit
just
happens,
LSU.
don't it, Ballard?
Yeah, that's it.
Why didn't you make a New Year's 6 in 19?
Crap happens, man.
Yeah, what happened, Ballard?
Why don't you make a New Year's 6? Georgia's consecutive made New Year's 6 bowls in the past 5 years.
Me.
Why wasn't Alabama?
We had.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because Georgia, because Alabama was tired in 2019 from having won.
Don't give me that, Jeff. You know
from having won.
We had
From
Tua
having
as our
won.
quarterback.
From having won
That was our
7.
problem.
From having won 7 SEC championships and at the time 5 national championships in the prior 10 years. So they
Careful,
just took
Jeff.
a little break.
You're getting
Careful.
bored from it.
You and
tired,
Bowers oatmeal
yeah.
cream pies are popping out your pockets. Y'all need
You
to calm
got
down a
bored
little
from
bit.
it, huh? You guys got bored, huh?
Alabama has a legacy, and you all know this. You just don't even try to go there. Don't even try to go there.
Jeff, hold on, pause. No one's saying Alabama doesn't have a legacy. I'm just getting sick of this kid talking trash on Kirby because he didn't win it 3 years
He's
in a row.
amazing.
No, I'm not. You're not going to ever.
for Kirby. Saban built
You're
that
never
man.
going to hear me. You're never going to hear me talk trash on Kirby. I think the world of Kirby.
All right.
I just want the
Hey.
dog fans to admit that it was Nick Saban that got you where you are. He sent
Okay.
Kirby over
Fine.
to
I'll
Athens.
tell you what, we'll make a trade then, Ballard. We'll give you that, but I want credit from Kirby.
Good boy, son.
You punk ass. Don't you stinger me. I'll give you credit for Kirby if you want to give Kirby credit for all those national championship defenses y'all had back in the day.
Oh, absolutely.
You
I'll
wanna
give
make
you
that
that.
All right, fine.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh,
He's
absolutely.
okay.
All right.
But
If you're an Alabama fan and you didn't freak out when Kirby Smith left and wondered what the hell our defenses would look like, then you're an Alabama fan that doesn't pay
Hey,
attention
wait,
to what
hell
I
for a second.
Who the hell
Who's
is
Kirby
Kirby
Smith?
Smith?
who the hell
That's
is
a new
Kirby
Kirby
Smith?
Smart.
Who's Kirby
Did I
Smith?
say Smith?
Yeah, you
I
said
meant-
It don't
Smith.
matter. If Kirby's in the name, he's a champ.
Targaryen playoff coach
Okay,
incoming.
let
Kirby
me,
Smith.
can I speak my piece? And I even
All right,
said
go
it
ahead, Alan.
the other day.
Go ahead.
Yes. I think it was both sides for Alabama. You have Saban, who prior to Alabama was a defensive guru. And he helped Kirby. But yes, Kirby figured it out on his own and carried it to Georgia. So it kind of goes both ways. So look, it wasn't that Nick Saban was responsible for Kirby or Kirby was. It goes both ways. Kirby's a defensive mastermind in college football, and it's very close. And trenches, stop acting all weird.
I'm just like a little kid getting read a story. I appreciate it, Ballard.
I'm just giving Kirby props. He's amazing. There. He's elite. Elite.
He's not elite till he wins it all. I'll give you that.
Okay.
What worried me when Kirby
But
Smith, Kirby Smart, the
Roll
KS,
down tide.
when he left Tuscaloosa to go to Athens, was not that he would go to Athens and have a good defense. I knew Kirby would have a good defense if he had 2 star players.
Right.
Because the man knows how to coach defense. What I was worried about was exactly what has happened. He would start competing with us for 4 or 5 stars and would shut the door on high school recruits from Georgia coming to Alabama. That's exactly what I was worried about, and that's exactly what has happened. Now, he hasn't prevented us from going into Florida and raping the state of Florida, but he has shut the door to Georgia recruits. We can't get anybody out of Georgia anymore.
I will say, if we're not talking about Florida, Kirby's definitely putting a huge mark on the IBM Academy.
Hey, what's up, Neil? Roll Tide, buddy.
What's up, Neil? What's up, Neil?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. How about you?
So I've been listening to all this talk about Georgia and about Alabama and Nick Saban and all that. I just want y'all to, I just want to point out to all of you that Kirby Smart, you know, all this quarterback problems that Georgia's been having.
Yeah.
All that just goes to show that Kirby Smart is still working for Nick Saban all this time. See?
Hang on, pause. You talking about hang on, let me straighten something out on this too. I've heard Bama fans say this as well. So you talking about the quarterback problem we're having right now, where it's who do we start, JT or Stetson?
Well, the whole time Kirby's been there.
The same issue y'all have with Tua and Jalen.
The problem with the controversy with
That is different.
Fromm and Fields.
I got
From
to
the
call
field.
attention.
Hang on, pause now. Hang on. Let me touch this real quick, Ballard. You can go after me. I promise you. I'll let you have
All
your whole
right.
piece. When it comes to the fields thing, let me ask you this. Would
All
you
right.
start a freshman with no idea how the playbook works, no experience, or a guy who just took you to a natty the year before?
But I do what now?
Silence after that one.
Hold on. I didn't hear the whole question.
Okay.
I'm trying to process that.
Look at this from the outside. You got a freshman with no experience in the playbook, no experience on field, and you have a quarterback who just took you to a natty. Who you starting?
Oh, Jalen Hurts. Look, I said we should have kept.
I'm
Jalen
talking about Jake
Hurts.
Fromm and Justin Fields. You see how that just changed?
Oh, Jake Fromm.
So why are people still saying there's quarterback controversy?
Wait, so you're
It goes back to last year.
You just did. You admitted that Jake Fromm was your guy. That
Yeah,
you
I've been
just
saying that.
admitted
I've been on that train.
This
When it comes to
quarterback.
Jake Fromm and Justin for Justin Fields'
Justin
freshman year,
Fields had
yeah,
his
give me the
chance
guy
and
who took
blew
me
it.
to a championship.
Okay, this quarterback thing goes back to last year, all right? We had
Did
this
you?
problem
Okay,
last year.
I got to share this though. So I was listening to 94.5 JOX in Birmingham. It's a sports radio, and I heard it a couple weeks ago, and it stuck with me because it was hilarious. So your guy Aaron Murray, you remember Aaron Murray, the quarterback for
No,
Georgia
who's that?
He was on there. I don't remember who he was talking with. And
Probably
they're
Drew
talking
Butler because
about
they have the Punt Pass
Georgia.
Kick podcast.
Okay,
What?
that must have been the show or something. But
Yeah.
they're talking about the Georgia defense, how elite it is, how great the offense is looking. But it got to quarterbacks, and he said, if I'm Kirby Smart, I'd be an idiot to not go forward with Stetson Bennett. He said that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. Like, are you truly? Because
My thoughts are who's the hot
even,
kid?
I even hear people like Uncle Lou or Chess Hall say all the time about how, that's a dumb move, and it needs to be JT, and it needs. I'm trying to figure out where you land on that.
You know, I'm going to talk to Jeff Webster.
Okay.
It drives me crazy because it's like one fan says this, one fan says this. Y'all had the same issue with Jalen and Tua. It's all about who's got the hot hand. That's how I look at it. You ask Uncle Lou's going to be like, well, if JT's healthy, never put Stetson in. Y'all had the same issue. So why are you going at Kirby now for having the same issue y'all had?
I'm not going to Kirby.
No. I can't talk to Ballard on this one.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd talk to you.
All I know about all this is that,
here's my take on Tua and Jalen. For that game, for that particular game, for that particular moment, Tua,
which game?
the championship.
Which championship?
The
The
Natty or
national
the
championship.
SEC?
Yeah, the Natty
The
or
national
SEC?
championship, the game you can't win.
Okay, all right.
That's
Oh, thanks.
Oh, don't do me like that.
Tua was the right choice. Tua was the right choice. But then you get to September of 2018, and you're going to start the next season, and you've got a 26 and 2.
Let me get my charger.
You've got a 26 and 2 starting quarterback who's taken you to 2 national championships games,
Back to back.
whose last snap in the 2016 national championship game was a 30-plus yard scramble for a touchdown, which would have won a consecutive championship for the Tide.
If the defense doesn't fail.
Right.
The
And you
defense lost
replaced
the game
him,
against Clemson.
and you replaced him with the hot shot freshman who had one good second half. Okay, now that second half was in the national championship. I get it. But Hurts, by the level and length of what he had done, should have been, in my mind, the starting quarterback in 2018.
all I know is that Hendon
okay.
Hooker
The
is
Tua
better than all
Jalen
of them.
situation. Let me say this real quick, Squid. The Jalen and Tua. It's not that you shouldn't start Tua, but Jalen Hurts does not deserve to be cut or benched or anything like that. That's how I view it. It's not I can't believe you started Tua. It's I can't believe Jalen Hurts is not out there playing for us after everything he's done
Now look, if I was in charge of Georgia right now, I would know exactly what the deal is with JT Daniels. I would know what Kirby knows, which is what he's not telling all of us. But my gut instinct would be what my dad told me when I was a young man. You dance with the girl you brung. And the girl I have brought to the dance is Stetson Bennett, and he has not let me down. He's winning, and I'm not going to break the rhythm until the moment arises that I need to. Sorry, Captain Glass, JT, your ass is sitting on the bench. Stetson has earned the right to hold the reins until he proves he can't do it.
Right.
All I know is that Hendon Hooker's better than all of them.
My whole situation with all this was the fact that Bama fans should realize they've been in this situation. The fact that you just called him Captain Glass, the same thing we were calling Tua over in Georgia.
Right.
Pretty much sums it all up.
He's fragile. Yeah.
So right, and I'm with you, Jeff. I'm actually agreeing with you 100%. My thing is when I hear, well, Kirby's got quarterback controversy again, he can't handle a quarterback. We got two that can start. I'm with you. Ride the hot hand. But that doesn't mean he doesn't know how to handle quarterback.
Look at our SEC team. Just call it what
Two who can get the job done is a nice problem to have. But you ride the one that's winning for you at the moment. You don't make an excuse. You don't change the song midstream.
All I know is that I better receive my crow tomorrow at midnight from all the Alabama fans. Hendon Hooker is getting ready to absolutely roll over your entire defense.
High as hell, Squid.
And that's all I gotta say. I will see you all tomorrow. You better be on here, Ballard. You better be on here. You know I will.
See you, Squid.
See y'all.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, man.
Fade into oblivion like your program.
Fine.
I ain't fading nowhere.
Chess Hall, you want the bet payment right now?
You're making him angry. You're making him angry.
He thinks that I have to, because now look, okay.
Making him angry.
Ballard, if you make a bet, you pay the bet.
Here's what ought to make him angry, Will. Here's what ought to make him angry. What ought to make him angry?
That Alabama sucks.
What ought to make him angry is that the freshmen on Tennessee
Look me in the face.
weren't in kindergarten yet the last time Tennessee beat Alabama. They hadn't even started.
I was just born.
They hadn't even started school.
I'll be honest.
We're talking about Chesso, Jeff.
It was 3 months after I was. Well, when was the date of the last time out?
Well, here's the thing. I want my fucking bet payment, and I want it now.
Yes. Why does it have to be? Why does it have to be on YouTube in front of everyone? Remember when we used to be a community?
Ballard, when you make a bet, son, you pay it.
What's the bet?
I didn't make it publicly.
Oh,
Ballard,
Jeff Webster.
Whoa. Somebody explain what the bet was.
Okay, so the bet that Chess and I made via text messages was that I was saying how Auburn was going to upset Georgia, which clearly I was wrong. Shock the world, Georgia. Go ahead. And he said that if I was wrong, I had to dance to a song. What Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard or something?
What the
And if
okay,
he
whatever.
lost, he had to I don't even remember. I lost the bet this time.
Yeah, you
So they pay the bet.
Do it right now.
Go
You want
ahead,
me to
man.
do it right now on camera?
Do it.
Why
Get
in
it
front
over
of
with.
everybody?
Well, just get it over with.
We need
Okay, now wait a second, Ballard. Wait a second. Now let's consider this. Let's give Ballard a break here.
All right.
Yeah.
Ballard, you were
It's in
willing
the
to do
past.
this. You were willing to do this dance to this Milkshake or whatever the hell song, right? Okay, you're willing to pay up, right? You admit you need.
Do I really
No, I'm talking to
give a
Ballard.
damn
Ballard,
what
you
any of
admit
y'all think?
Ballard, you admit you owe a dance to Milkshake for Chess, right? You admit that. That's what you agree to that, right?
Yes, Jeff. Yes.
Okay. All right. Now here's my other part of the question is,
All right.
how's Chess gonna have proof that you did this if he can't see you do it?
There you go.
Your Honor, we rest
Ballard.
that case.
You are.
Chess is on Uncle Lou's side.
Thank you, Jeff.
Is what he is.
What?
Well, no, Lou got nothing to do with
Let me
it.
explain to you what's going to happen, Chess. Uncle Lou's going to find this BS. He's going to clip it, and he's going to share it on Monday.
Uncle Lou doesn't care.
Well, hold on a second, Ballard.
He's going to care.
Let me go around the room.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, let me go. Okay, hold on. Let me go around the room here. Okay, Will, am I on Uncle Lou's side with anything?
No.
Nate, am I on Uncle Lou's side with anything?
I know you're not, buddy.
Then why'd you say that, Ballard?
Hey, I thought we were asking the whole room, not just two
What's
people.
going to happen?
Yeah,
you know how he is.
Just I thought you were going around the whole table.
Trenches, am I on Uncle Lou's side about anything?
1,000,000%.
Oh, you fucking liar. Webster knows. Ballard, just do the bet and get it over with, man. Come on.
Damn it. Fine.
Come on, man. You got it.
Go full screen.
You got to go full screen.
Oh.
Trenches, somebody's got to record it because he's going to.
Nope, I'm not recording anything. I don't
want
do
me?
I'm not recording it.
Ballard,
I can't, Chess. I'm injured.
Ballard, I'm going to back out. I'm going to record it.
All right, you record it. I'm not recording.
I'm camming off because I don't get part of this one.
I never even heard this song. I wouldn't know it if I heard it.
Can I ask you a question, Jeff Webster?
Yeah.
I don't know it either.
So the 2018 SEC championship, all right?
Right.
Tua got injured, right?
Yeah, because Joe Williams stepped on his ankle.
Yeah. So, and then in the title, the Natty, Jalen was just struggling, and then they put Tua in, and then he came back, and Alabama beat Georgia.
Right. Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Saban went with what he thought was a hotter hand, and a quarterback that he didn't believe that Georgia had prepared for.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
But Tua was replaced in the SEC championship game, not because of how he was playing. He was replaced because his 320-pound left tackle stepped on his ankle.
Yeah.
Do it for our community.
And by the way, the last time Tennessee beat Alabama, I was only 5 months. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's
Actually,
been 15,
not even 5 months.
it's been 15 straight. This year will be 16.
Yeah, but they're trying to end this curse.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Chess.
Well, it'll end someday. It'll end someday. It's just not going to end tomorrow.
No.
Chess left.
Yeah, he left because he's going to record this.
Yeah, but how could that? How? What's Ballard going to do? Play the song himself? I mean,
he's not going to get copyrighted, is he?
Well, we don't want that.
Yeah, Ballard, how are you not going to get copyrighted?
Ballard, are you like in a sanitarium or something? Or you're in the room is just like white walls with nothing else around it, and you're like echoing.
You all right, Ballard?
Yeah, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't have to do this. Chess thinks we have a community with people that we got to be loyal. That's not the case at all.
I'm going to turn my cam off.
I don't even know what the song is. Is it a rap song?
Yeah, is it rap? Oh.
Ballard, just don't do it.
I mean...
Jeff, I was going to ask you something about weather-wise.
Yeah, go ahead. 38 in Des Moines right now, Nate. How about there?
You said chilly?
It was, according to my phone, it's 38.
Let's see.
I'm gonna check the weather for
it's what the hell?
38 with a bright full moon and no wind.
Weather. That's 44 here. That's odd.
Okay.
Still chilly.
10-day. Let's take a look at the 10-day forecast.
Yeah, today is supposed to be a high of 55.
Okay, so where I live,
it got to 32 overnight last night because we had a frost warning.
Yeah,
and we've got another frost warning for tonight. It's supposed to get down to 30.
There's a low of 48 where I live.
Nice. Oh, it was nice, but chilly.
Wow, lost a lot of respect for you, Ballard.
Ballard is welching.
What is? Okay.
right,
So where I
listen.
live,
This
What's
is one of my finals right here. I mean, look, I guess I can give you guys everything I have left. So you want me to dance to this damn song? And damn
No,
it,
I
I'll
don't.
do
I
it.
don't.
I mean,
I'm
if you
not
don't
gonna
want
make
to
you do any. I'm not gonna make you do anything you don't want to do. All I'm just saying is
if
you
you don't
made
want to
it.
if you don't want to embarrass yourself, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Nobody's gonna
Yeah.
force you to
Yeah,
do it,
you have
No,
Ballard.
no,
a
no.
choice, Ballard.
I'm not
Yeah,
doing it.
I'm just trying to figure out. My question was how you thought you were ever going to pay chess. I mean, because like if I said, "Hey, guess what, guys? I'm square dancing right now," you'd have no proof whether I was or not because I don't have my camera on.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, here's the
yeah,
thing, Ballard. You're not forced to do anything, but don't make bets
I
if you're
know.
not going to do them.
exactly. There you go.
What it means is you're going to owe chess one. That means the next time you make a bet with chess and you win, chess isn't going to have to repay you. He's going to have one in the bank.
So you're telling me this bet is like called off now?
Well, it's not called off. It's just like chess has
Like,
got an
Well, we don't know if
insurance.
he's doing it or not.
is it canceled or what?
If he doesn't do it, then chess has got an insurance marker against Ballard. I mean, he can say next time he loses a bet to Ballard, well, this is my milkshake, and get out of it.
Yeah. Wait,
Ballard,
Bert-
what's your call?
I mean,
Bert-
chess has got a freebie.
My girlfriend can never see this.
Did Ballard
Yeah, that-
leave?
I mean, it's up to you, Ballard. Just don't do anything. If you're going to be personally embarrassed by it, don't do it. I mean, that's why I don't make these kind of bets. I don't do a bet where, oh, you got to eat, 9 pounds of peanut butter through a straw or something like. I'm not going to do any of that shit.
Challenge accepted on that at some point.
You ever
All right,
see
so
this?
hang on. Before we keep dragging this on, what's the decision, Ballard?
So first off, let me explain that I made this bet based on me saying that Auburn was going to beat Georgia, which shockingly they didn't. I thought Auburn was in a good position. I thought they were going pretty well this year, and they pretty much got their asses kicked. Chess says send them $20 and I'll call it. I'll PayPal you. I will PayPal you
fair.
$20.
That's fair.
I
That's
just
fair.
got paid.
Yeah.
I'll say okay, fine.
Just make it simple. Just not much, and then
Chess,
we'll
I'll
be good.
PayPal you, buddy.
Yeah,
So you
I
can
need to
send the
remember
money to
my
Chess.
I got a new phone. I got to remember my PayPal login.
You don't need to embarrass yourself on stream, Ballard.
It's
Yeah.
not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly.
Doing
Yes,
You and chess settle up on the side. That's good by me.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, here's what you got to do now, Ballard. What you got to do now is you got to keep us all in here, move us all to the side, pull up the list of games, and let's all go through and decide who the hell's going to win some of these games tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we'll do
Great
that.
idea.
All right.
We'll do that.
Oh,
All
Hey, I'll be
right.
right back in, guys. Something's wrong with my sound. I'm not hearing y'all very well. I'm gonna
All
pop out and I'll be right back in.
all right.
All
Okay.
right, we'll see you.
All right, Ballard.
All right.
And then-
Ballard, real quick before you do the college football thing, what's the update for the Astros and Red Sox?
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. What were you asking?
What is before we do the college football thing? I know we
Yeah.
all love college
Oh God.
It's Gurriel stole second. It's the end of the
It's
fifth.
5-0.
It's
5-0.
5-0 into the eighth. Astros.
football. Never mind.
Hey, I'm off here. I hope y'all have a good weekend, guys.
Well, you going
Yeah,
to
trenches.
stick around and pick them, Trench?
I got a kid I got to go deal with real fast.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. We'll
that's
see you
right.
I'll
soon.
try to hop back on, Jeff.
All right.
Give me a few minutes.
Oh,
Yep.
and
That's kids are priorities.
Chess send his PayPal in.
I forgot my PayPal
Oh.
His
login.
PayPal. He put his
So
PayPal. in the
I'm
chat.
just gonna make a new one, but
His
I'll
PayPal.
get chess.
His PayPal's in the chat.
So yeah. Hey, Jeff. What
Just went
you?
out 2 hours ago.
Huh?
Jeff.
You just went out 2 hours ago. All right.
In here.
Oh,
I went out.
All right, hang on, guys. I'll be back in a minute.
No, take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, take your time. It's okay.
Where's my wallet? Hold on.
Hey, Neo's back.
So,
Yep.
Neo.
What's up,
Hey.
Neo? Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can
Hey.
hear you.
Okay, good.
I don't know what happened. I had my headphones on and I took them off, and all of a sudden I couldn't get the sound to go up above a whisper, so I had to shut it all down and come back in.
Yeah. Sometimes it does that, Neo.
Yeah.
It's kind of sucks.
You're doing this on your phone, right?
Yes.
Who?
I'm doing this on my computer.
Yeah,
I wish I had a computer.
I guess most people do it on the computer, and I have one. I just don't use it that much.
See, I got my headset up, and then I talk through this microphone.
Yeah.
I need
Where
like a
is it?
gaming laptop.
Yeah, I'm using this on my laptop.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I have a laptop, but
Yeah, just signing in.
it's probably easier, I guess.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah,
using this headset since I got it like a few years ago, and then I started using it a lot last year when I had online school through Zoom.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's why I still use it, and then I started
Yeah.
using it for StreamYard.
Well, I thought you don't have to have headset for Zoom, but
Well, I just want it's a way to hear. It's a way to talk
so you
and people to hear.
don't echo
So
the surroundings.
Because if I'm talking without the headset, the sound doesn't go through that well. But when I talk through
Right.
this, it sounds good.
Right.
But you know who has a really good microphone? Uncle Lou.
Yeah, another.
Well, I can understand that. He does this for a living, so
Yeah, 40,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That's just Lou.
Yep.
Well,
Well, right now, let's see what the news are. College football. Well, dang it. Freaking
I'll pull the schedule up here in a second. I'm gonna.
I know. I'm just
Instead of dancing, I'm gonna PayPal chess.
Yeah. Make it simple.
Yeah. I'm just. Let me see.
Hey, Ballard, what do you predict the score tomorrow for Alabama and Tennessee?
48-10. I don't know. Maybe something like that. But we'll look at it.
What do you think, Will?
That's a good question. See, what was it last year? Like 48, 40.
What was it last year? I don't remember.
Like 40.
The older I get, the more
42-17.
That's your prediction?
That's what it was last year.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say Alabama gets about. I'm gonna say 42-24 Alabama.
42-24.
Alabama, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we're. I'll be honest. I don't know about giving up 24. I mean, Tennessee, they're better than I thought they'd be going into the season.
Yeah, it was 48-17 last year.
Yeah, Tennessee's offense is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the defense for Alabama this year. That's the thing. And I wasn't, even though they won the Natty, I still wasn't too impressed by the defense all that much. And I think it is more improved.
Yeah, and Georgia's defense improved too. Oh, I'm following the red. Oh. Yeah. Red Sox just got their first out, and we got Rafael Devers at the dish. Astros are 2 outs away from going to the World Series. Oh, whoa, I'm way behind. Devers actually struck out swinging now. So now they're actually 1 out away. The last hope is Xander Bogaerts.
Do 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 do. Sorry.
It's been so silent. We okay? J-Dub's muted. Ballard's quiet.
I
That was
remember.
whack.
I mean, I was singing or humming the NHL theme song for ESPN.
Oh, really? The new one? I remember
Yeah.
that was the
Yeah, that's
NBC.
That's NBC
I loved it.
SN.
I loved
Yeah.
when it was on NBCSN and Doc Emmerich.
I mean, yeah, I miss him actually.
He was awesome.
Yeah, and
Doc Emmerich was
don't
great.
forget about
Scar! Or he scores! Henrik! It's over! That was bad though, because I'm a Rangers fan. That was bad.
There's the puck cleared out the center ice. Oh, big hit! Now they're gonna move in. Seabrook moves into the ice. He scores! Blackhawks win it. Brett Seabrook.
I
What,
like
are you watching
Seabrook
hockey?
with a shot. He scores!
And then cue the music. Cue Chelsea. Dun, 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 dun.
And the Red Sox are eliminated, and the Astros are going
Dang
to the
it.
World Series.
Anybody here ever seen pet rabbits?
No.
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 You know what rabbit food looks like?
Poop.
Yes.
You just say poop.
Itty bitty little pellets the size of like an extra strength Tylenol. That's the size of my balls right now because it is fucking cold outside.
Wait, are you outside?
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, God.
I had to let
jeez.
my dumbass lazy dog out.
What's the temperature, Jeff?
Yeah, it's like 38.
It was 38. Now it's 36.
Ow.
What's it like here in Georgia? Let's see.
And let me tell you what, stepping out onto my damn patio with nothing on but my socks was a mistake. The damn cement's cold.
Yeah. Well, it's a shame.
Is your feet
Like,
numb?
Cola, take your squirt and get your ass back in here.
Well, you want to know what it is here in Dallas, Texas? 70
What?
degrees.
70,
Oh,
yeah.
Ballard's gone.
Wait a minute, Ballard.
Well, he can get back on though.
Of course he can.
He'll be on.
He's probably trying to do that thing with chess and he's just messed up his phone or something. He'll be back.
He'll be
Yeah,
on, and he'll be here in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
He did say something about having to remember his password for PayPal.
Yeah.
Who's more good commentator for NHL? Gary Thorne or Mike Emmerich?
That's a good one.
Doc Emmerich's the best ever, but Gary Thorne was good.
But remember Steve Yzerman's goal in Game 7 in like what 1992 or something?
Yeah.
You got to listen to Gary Thorne's call. It was awesome.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Mike Emmerich is the GOAT of commentators.
Yzerman picks it up. Yzerman blue line chance. Score! Steve Yzerman! Detroit wins!
There are a few people who have ever laced on the skates who I could stand less than Steve Yzerman.
Who?
I hated his guts.
You hated Steve Yzerman?
Yeah. The only person that has ever in the entire history of the franchise worn a Red Wings sweater that did not make me vomit at the mere mention of their name was when the greatest American defenseman ever born, Chris Chelios, who belongs in the Hall of Fame as a Blackhawk.
Chris.
No, he belongs in Detroit.
Ice hockey defenseman.
The greatest American born defenseman ever.
Did he end his career?
He's a British American.
Did he end his career with the Hawks?
Yeah, I think
no. Oh no, actually no. He ended his career with the Red Wings.
Yep.
He retired in 2010, the year the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup.
Fuck.
And I think he skated for 24 years.
Let's see.
He had a long career.
See,
It was not long, like what was his name? Why do I forget his name? He's Mr. Hockey.
Wayne Gretzky?
No, that's a great one. Mr. Hockey.
You mean Gordie Howe?
Gordie Howe? Is that him?
Yeah, Gordie Howe played till he's like, I don't know, 56. No.
He died.
No. The age he played, like I think he's the highest.
Yeah, he played like in 4 decades or whatever. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, Crimson Brave says, just keep Jacob Watson out, whatever you do. Because you know Jacob Watson's going to talk all sorts of crap.
Yeah.
I don't want
it's
that
good
asshole
enough.
in here. He does nothing but annoy me.
Oh, Jacob?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Georgia fan like me, but he does get a little annoying.
Yeah. Hey. Jeff, did I ever show you my scar or my?
Oh yeah, the one where you were trying to cut down that tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told it.
Yes, I did. I
It was
did
in
see that. You're lucky you didn't cut your finger off.
it was in
it's like
Celine's
almost
stream.
an inch. Almost I cut my finger off.
It was in Celine's stream that you showed us that.
Yeah, it was like 2.8
Now, where the hell
centimeters.
did Ballard go? Come on, Ballard.
Come on, Ballard Sports Media. First of all, if he doesn't get back in, how does the StreamYard end?
By everyone leaving, I think. I don't know.
You sure?
Because if you leave now without the host in here, you can't get back in.
No, there's a link.
True.
It
Oh,
doesn't matter. The link, he's got to approve you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what's up with
What
him?
was that? What was? Oh, I mean.
As long as he's not in here, nobody is joining.
Oh.
And if
We're
you
just
leave,
stuck here.
you're out until he comes back.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
be patient. I'm just gonna be patient.
I thought we were going to do a pick 'em.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can say the games if you want if Bauer doesn't come in yet or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, he must be doing something with his.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get my phone and look at the games real quick.
Oh, okay. Do you want me?
Because I mean, if he had to take an Auburn and wipe his LSU, he could have just told us that.
True. Oilers 3-2 against the Vegas Golden Knights.
What about the Vegas Golden Knights?
They're losing the Oilers 3-2.
I don't like the Oilers.
I watched the Kraken skate the other night.
Are they how good are they?
Oh, it's their first year, and they skated against the Knights on opening night.
They're
And
decent.
I thought, you know what? I'll watch this so I can say I saw their first game ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think their best player, rookie players right now is Geek, and it's kind of it's a cool name, but he's called Geeky, if I'm right. So he's like a sniper type player, right? He's a rookie, right? Jeff, if you saw that goal against, I don't know if you did.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
I think he's right. I think he's a right wing.
What happened, Ballard?
He had a great goal
internet-
against the Knights.
Internet went out. I apologize.
Mhm.
Had to reset it.
Hey, Jeff Webster? Who's your favorite NHL team?
Oh, duh, the Blackhawks.
Okay. Well, you know who I like? I like the New York Rangers.
Look for
Put it
pro
on this.
for pro sports, baseball, basketball, football, hockey. I'm Chicago. It's all Chicago.
Yeah,
except for the White Sox. I hate the White Sox.
How was that, Will?
And that's the goal horn for the.
That's the New York Rangers goal horn. I was just trolling Jeff Webster. Sorry about that.
Nobody's horn is better than the horn the Chicago Blackhawks have.
Oh no! Without
No. To be honest, Boston has the most iconic one.
No.
Well, not iconic, but popular, man.
The old horn from Chicago Stadium that they took from Chicago Stadium and they moved it over to the United Center shakes your molars.
I know.
They moved.
It goes off, and then they play the song from the Fratellis, Chelsea Lately, which all the rest of the NHL hates.
No, I love that song as a
You mean the
Rangers
Chelsea
fan.
Dagger? Or
The song
like
is amazing.
Chelsea Dagger, yep. Must be a
I know nothing about
girl,
hockey.
it looks like
It's all right.
that. You know me lightly.
What if
I
I were to
mean,
play the
if
Blackhawks goal horn?
if you did watch some like one game of it, and you probably won't know what is going on, Neo.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe not, but I've actually been to an NHL game before, but
You did?
You saw the
I've been
Blues.
I've been to one, huh?
How
You saw
was
the-
it?
Well, you see the Stars play?
No, you saw the Blues.
How'd you know that? Did I tell you, Will?
Yeah, you mentioned it in a. I think it was maybe Celine.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
I don't
St.
know.
Louis, St. Louis Blues is who I saw,
Yeah.
and I
Oh,
can't
were you
remember
in
who.
were you in St. Louis?
I was in St. Louis. My
Was it
sister,
at the old
used.
Checker Dome, or was it at the old Checker Dome, or at the Keel?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
What's their current arena? The current arenas is the.
It's Keel Auditorium.
I gotta say something about
Guys.
St. Louis's goal horn. Their goal horn is starting to get worse and worse every freaking year.
Will.
Huh?
Hey, everybody.
What's up, Chess?
This
What's
is why this is the end.
The end of what, Ballard? Stop being a fucking pussy and pay up. Goddamn.
This channel's coming to an end.
Why are you acting like such a bitch lately, bro? What the fuck's your problem? Is this all because
I don't
the
have.
other person-
Call me about.
Hold on. I'm talking.
You're not
Give
getting
me
my money.
Give me the pleasure of talking,
Damn.
please.
Fine, go
Y'all
ahead.
get my money. A bet's a bet, bro. I literally gave you an easy way out, and you're gonna treat me like that after
You
all
didn't
the
give me
shit.
an easy way out.
Yeah, I did. I gave you an easy way out after all the shit
I
I've done
was
for you,
dancing
motherfucker.
to the song.
No, Ballard, you've lost a lot of respect for me tonight, bro.
Whoa, that's awesome.
You're acting like a total jackass jerk right now. What happened to the nice, sweet Ballard? You become an asshole, literally. What's your problem? You made a bet. Fucking own up to it. If I bet Jeff Webster, I bet he paid me up. Neo, Will would too, and Nate. Don't make bets if you can't keep them, man.
I wouldn't pay you money. I'd embarrass myself.
Exactly. There you go. Ballard, who gives a shit if Lee puts on his morning show? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? And don't ever say I'm on his side because I'm never on his fucking side.
Exactly.
Pay
You
the
were.
fucking.
No, he wasn't.
No, I wasn't. I haven't been
He
on
wasn't.
Lee's side in months, bro.
When you thought when this used to be a community, you were all over BBD and Uncle Lou because they helped me so much and everything. And
Ballard, you
morning
did the same fucking thing I did. What are you talking about?
So we're done with BBD and Lou. I get it.
I never said I was done with BBD. I love BBD.
What was that
Are you
noise?
really gonna play a baby crying?
I don't know.
What the hell was that noise?
Ballard, you're acting like a total bitch. I'm serious.
What the hell was that noise?
This
Fucking
is a
baby.
bad look. This is a bad look on you, Ballard. I hope you know that.
Fucking baby, man.
Jerry Wells for the 18th time.
I'm not
bro.
immature.
Hold on a second. Jerry, for the 18th time. No, Lou did not help me pay for my girl's car. We got it together. There. It is. Ballard, pay up, man. It's only $20. You me drop it to 10.
Look at even Crimson Braves saying it.
Come on, Ballard. It's just $20.
Fine.
I'm not getting off here till you send it.
You're going to be here a while.
Ballard, don't fucking make me wait, man. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. Just send the
You
money
want to
and
act
get it
like a
over with.
woman.
I'm acting like a woman, right? I'm acting like a woman. You're the one over here saying I'm not.
You're the one. Don't make me wait. Don't make me wait.
It's a bet, dude. It's been 3 weeks.
It wasn't 3 weeks ago.
When did Georgia play Auburn? 2 weeks,
2
actually.
weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks
It's
ago.
been 2 weeks, bro.
Fine. Let me log in.
I'm not being hateful towards you, man. Just fucking pay up and move on. I don't know what's gotten into you lately, man, but you're not the same Ballard I used to know.
I'm done.
Done
Well,
with
okay,
what?
what's your hold on.
Ballard, I'll post my
Should
PayPal.
I made a new PayPal account.
You forgot
Is
his
it through your
password.
phone number?
He's forgot his
What
forgot the
now?
password.
What'd you say, Ballard?
Is it through? Can I find your PayPal via your phone number or is it your email?
I'll post it in chat. How about that?
All right.
I'll post it in the public
Got it.
chat right now. I'm posting
You already
it.
put your PayPal in the chat, Chess.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Just Ballard, look through the chat and see if my PayPal's in there. If it's not, I'll post it again. Ballard, I hate to be mean to you, man. Don't take me as not loving you. I love you to death.
No, I know that. I'm just being a douchebag in a way.
Yeah, it says PayPal me
I'll
at
admit it.
chess139. Yeah, Chess, you already put your thing in the chat.
Okay, cool. I'm not trying to ruin your stream or nothing. I just want to get this shit over with.
Ballard, if I may say, I have to agree with Chess. You have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so is my life.
Ballard, if you need somebody to talk to, fucking call my phone.
Hey, what happened to Jesus Loves You sign?
Oh yeah.
Is it not on there?
Hold on, let me see.
No,
It's at the beginning.
Let's see.
Wait for it.
On the crawl. Yeah, no, that's there. No, it's there. I don't know what you're talking about, Nate.
and that's a fact, Ballard. If you want to waste a life, that's basically a sin.
Oh man.
Just saying.
Ballard, did you see it in the chat?
Did you put it there?
He did.
Yeah, it's been there.
All right, hold on.
I'm not trying to be a dick, man. I love you.
No, I got it.
Oh, and Trenches put his
Trenches, you son of a...
Trenches,
No.
You son of a bitch. Maddie's getting annoyed.
Ballard, I won't bet with you no more.
It says Ballard either pay Chess or dance. Chess has made a willingness to even adjust his terms of the bet, and you show no willingness to compromise. Pay up the bet.
Who said that?
Maddie Sims.
Maddie needs to shut up.
Wow. He has changed.
Yeah.
He's changed a lot.
Yeah, he has.
Ballard, you changed for the worse, not the better, buddy.
I remember last year.
Where's that old Ballard at?
Maddie, did you go to the quad tonight?
He's
You go to the quad, Maddie?
He's in
You take
2020.
pictures?
Password has on.
He's in 2020, Neil.
Night.
At least we don't have Jacob in here.
Maddie, they chose the right girl for homecoming queen. That was the one I wanted to win it.
Hey Ballard, you're very lucky Jacob's not in here.
Huh,
Watson?
yeah.
Jacob Watson, yeah.
Why?
Oh, he'd be talking all sorts of nonsense in here.
Please don't jinx it, please.
Will, does Jacob annoy you?
Well, we get into...
He knows all of us.
Hold on, Nate.
No.
Hold on. Jacob and I get into a little bit of arguments.
Hey, Maddie, I'm sorry, buddy.
We get into arguments of high school football sometimes.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna shut up. I ain't ever gonna shut up. All right? That's one thing for certain. Second, to answer Webster's question, yes. But if I can add my 2 cents, dude, and I already kind of indicated this, Chess has been willing to compromise on this. You seem to make no such willingness. If you're not going to agree to terms of a bet that were originally made, then what is the value of having people in trust in the future know that your word actually carries weight?
Yeah, that is true. Hey, nice to meet you, Maddie.
Nice to meet you too, Will.
You going to the parade tomorrow, Maddie?
We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but I was there tonight.
Oh, that's the wrong number. Man.
And homecoming was great. I loved
Trenches says
I loved homecoming when I was in school.
Maddie, it has Dodge
In fact, one of our homecoming games was against a certain team that everybody loves this year, Cincinnati. But back then they were absolutely the dredge. They were nothing.
Like there's a
and that's who you schedule for your homecoming. You schedule a nobody that you can stomp, like we did for this year.
Oh, Never mind.
Oh, well.
Who did
Steve.
Alabama schedule for homecoming?
Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
Wait, what was the question?
All right, Chess. I'm fixing to send it your way. I'm able to log in.
So Trenches says
All
Maddie.
right,
How much? What? $5? That's all you want?
20.
Oh, damn. All right.
Crimson Brave says we once had a very innocent Ballard who only just got knocked for clown takes at times. No, we're getting an asshole Ballard that's set up to fail. Whatever the hell he's wanting to do. Gotta change, man.
You said that, Crimson?
Crimson Brave, yeah.
Don't time him out.
Oh, whoops, finger slip. Sorry.
Oh,
He's blocked for 5 minutes.
I love
He's
you,
trying to
Crimson.
give you advice, Ballard.
Yeah. Wait,
I mean, he does troll, but he's trying to give you advice.
Why did Jerry Wells say 20? Oh, is that the amount of
That's
money?
the wrong card. Hold on.
Is that the amount of money, Jerry? Probably.
Is this?
Oh, maybe that's a score.
Ballard, if you don't got it, just tell me you don't got it.
No, I got it right here.
Arizona.
Okay.
This is 13. Don't know why I keep
Dang
saying
this.
Anyways, Neo, J-Dub, Will, miss you guys. Miss seeing you guys around the streams.
Yeah, it was good talking to you, Chess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice talking to you, Chess.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving yet. I'll leave when I get that because I'm about to go to bed. I'm tired.
I know.
But,
Oh, by the way, Chess,
hey, buddy.
was that hilarious what I did?
Yeah, dude, I told everybody I said that I wanted you to make a mukbang video.
No,
Hey,
I meant like the other thing I did in your video.
What'd you do? I don't remember.
So, Chess, I hope
Yeah.
the situation between you and Lou is kind of settling down a little bit because I know you've been going through some hard times lately, and I hope you're okay.
I'm good, man. Thank you for asking.
Okay. No problem.
I don't like Lou, but
Okay.
I'm moving on from it.
Okay.
I wish him no harm. I'm not.
Well, I
not
was
like
gonna
that.
say, Chess.
Yeah, buddy.
When you said you don't remember me doing what I said, remember the Lisa, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Oh,
Wait, what'd you do, Nate?
you put Lisa's horny. I don't know who Lisa is. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, that's funny.
Good for Lisa, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate.
Nate,
I was listening to Uncle Lou this morning was it this morning when he showed your video? I was driving, so I couldn't watch it, but I was listening to it.
Yeah.
I bet it was hilarious.
Yeah, my phone's about to die. Yeah.
Okay.
All I know is that he ate was it eight
taquitos?
Taquitos, yeah.
Yeah.
He deep throated one of them. He said, "Oh."
No.
Hey, J-Dub, you all right, man?
Yeah, why?
You've been silent for the past 8 minutes.
Because I don't play with the drama. I wait till everybody. I just wait till everybody graduates junior high, and then when we can start talking as adults, I'll rejoin the conversation.
I've already graduated that.
Hey, if my phone dies, I'm sorry, but if
I don't care.
Quick question, Jeff. I'm not trying to be religious, but it's kind of a religious question. Why do Catholics? This is my one I'm confused before. Why is Catholics and Christians not the same? I mean, it's kind of is, but just differences.
Okay. I'm Catholic.
That's an extraordinarily difficult and long requires a very long answer. The easiest explanation, the one that I can give you in 60 seconds, is that the 30 there's a big echo. Somebody's echoing.
Nate, mute yourself.
Yeah, mate.
All right, go ahead, Jeff.
Okay.
Nate, mute yourself, bud.
Oh, it's not me. Okay.
Nate!
Nate, what's up?
Ballard,
Let
can
me
you
let
mute
me
Nate?
mute. I don't think it's me, but let me mute this and see if it's me.
It's Nate. I
Hold
can
on,
tell it's Nate.
All
You're not.
right, what's up?
It's not.
No, it's still doing. I think. Oh, there we go.
No, it's not.
Oh, now he's gone. I don't know. Was it him echoing or somebody else?
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
It's gone now, wherever it was.
Yeah, it was probably Nate. I'm not
It
sure.
was Nate because I'm back on now.
Yeah. Okay. So, go ahead,
What
Jaden.
were we saying?
You were talking about the whole difference. Why are
Okay, all
Catholics
right.
and
The
Christians on the same page?
simplest answer, Nate, is that the 33 to 35,000 different varieties of churches who call themselves Christian, who are Christian, but they're not Catholic, do not accept that the Pope is directly descended in line from Saint Peter, who the Catholics consider the first Pope.
Okay.
So they don't accept papal authority.
Hmm.
In 1520, Martin Luther led I think justified revolt against the church because of some of the bad things that the church as an institution was doing, not what the church was teaching. Here's the important thing: it wasn't what the church was teaching; it was what some of the things that they were doing. So it was largely a political move that got turned into a political move, and that started the break. Luther himself was an Augustinian monk, a follower of St. Augustine. He wrote more about his devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary than he did any other topic. He believed 99% of what the Catholic Church taught. He was himself Catholic, but everything kind of spun out of control. But the idea that Catholics and Christians should be at each other's throats is a couple of centuries old. The Pope Benedict caused a stir a few years ago when he said he couldn't speak for the rest of Christendom, and everybody said, "Oh, he's being arrogant. He's saying he can't speak for the." The reason why he said that is because he's the Pope of the Catholic Church. He's not the Pope of the Lutherans. He's not the Pope of the Methodists. He's not the Pope of the Baptists. So what he was saying is they got to make up their own mind what they believe. I can only speak for Rome. Now, the reason why I'm Catholic is because I believe the Catholic Church is the church that Jesus said to Cephas, "Your name is now Peter, Petros."
Are you Catholic?
Yes, which in Greek means rock.
Oh, I'm Catholic too.
And on this rock, in other words, on you, Peter, I will build my church.
Yes.
And the gates of hell will not prevail against it. In other words, the attacks of the devil will not defeat my church, and I'm making you, Peter, the bedrock foundation of the church I'm leaving when I'm gone. Now, when Jesus returns, the Catholic Church will vanish. It will disappear because there won't be a need for it. Jesus will be here. But until then, the church...
Check PayPal.
Okay.
I know it can take 24 hours. Sorry, Jeff, but
No. I'm sorry. If I need to shut up, just tell me to shut up.
No, you're good. I finally got it sent to Chess. I know it might take 24 hours or whatever, but
I thank you, Ballard. Good job, buddy. I love you.
One of the arguments that the Catholic Church will make for it being the true faith is the Catholics will tell you, and you don't have, if you're not Catholic, you don't have to accept this. I'm just telling you, this is what the Catholics would tell you. Was that Peter? We know this historically. We know this. Peter went to Rome in the late 50s, early 60s. We know this. We know he was crucified in Rome. There's some argument whether it happened in 62 or 64.
Okay.
We know that with Peter still alive, other bishops had questions about the faith. Do we teach this? Do we teach that? Do we teach this? Do we teach that? Including Paul, the Apostle Paul. And they all deferred to Peter. They said, we will let Peter decide. Now, why would they do that if they didn't think Peter was in charge? And the church, the Catholic Church, can track man to man, name to name, year to year, all the men who have been the Bishop of Rome.
Oh.
And the Bishop of Rome, of whom the current Pope is the 265th successor. So it would be like if they're all named John, it would be John 265. The Bishop of Rome is no more powerful than any other bishop. The Bishop of Rome is no more powerful than the Bishop of Des Moines. He's no more powerful than the Bishop of Baltimore. He's no more powerful than the Bishop of London. It's just that he sits in Rome. And since that's where Peter was, he's considered the head of all. He's like Bishop plus. All the other bishops are bishops, and he's like Bishop plus. And the Protestant churches, the non-Catholic Christians, don't accept his authority to rule on issues of Christianity. So that's the main difference. But they don't hate each other, and it's not. And as a Catholic, I would tell you, if you are a Methodist, you're a Baptist, you're a Lutheran, you're a Presbyterian, you're a First Church of Christ, you're a Second Avenue hoedown, whatever you are, there's a couple of things that you need to believe in. And if you accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you're on your way. I'm not going to tell you that you have to be Catholic to get to heaven. You will never, ever hear me say that.
Okay.
And that's it. That's it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Now I got to plug my phone in.
Yeah.
I talked myself right off my phone. Good luck for everybody here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So up, Bones? I see you
Let's
in here,
pick some
buddy.
games.
Yeah, let's pick some games.
Yeah,
man.
let's.
I'll plug my phone in and get on my computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
All right, join back in.
All right, let's get some games. Let's pull up. And Ballard, I hope I wasn't a problem tonight, because
No, nobody really. I mean, chess in a way, but I mean, other than that, I just y'all know that
I'm just trying
with some stuff here.
I'm just trying to be supportive, basically.
I'm trying to do the best I can with what's left.
Okay,
this
so
year with the channel, because once 2022 hits, it's over.
What's over?
It's over right there.
What's over?
I'm gonna get more professional with the channel. As someone trying to be a sportscaster, there's a certain way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna want to do things.
This isn't commentating. You're just talking with people, basically.
Yeah.
There's
So
nothing
we'll
wrong with
still
doing
hang
that,
out.
Ballard.
What's what?
There's nothing wrong with what we're doing here.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
no. This is still going to go on, but I want to crack down on just be more active with uploading videos and the videos that I do upload in ways.
Yeah.
All right. So forget about these games tonight. I'm going to pull up real quick.
All right,
Anyone
so
know the scores on Washington, Arizona?
Oh, I think somebody was putting it in the comments.
They were talking.
I think it was 13
nothing at
13
halftime.
nothing Arizona.
Yeah, and then Utah State's up on Colorado. So nobody gives a damn. Let's continue on down the line. All right.
Got Cincinnati.
How do you want to do this? You want to click on each one and look at the lines and then make your picks. Then
I guess I've never done this before. All right, let's do.
Well, let's see. I bet Cincy is up big, 97.2%. They're 6-0. Put number 2 ranking on the line at Navy. I'll tell you what, Navy might be 1-5, but going to Navy, Navy's had some good teams in recent years.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think they don't have really anything. Now, respect, love, and thank you to those playing for this team, servicemen and women out there.
Mm.
But they really don't play that good football. But respect to them. Now,
Yeah.
it's a 28-point spread.
Oh,
I'm
God.
taking Cincinnati to win this game. And I think they could cover 28.
Okay.
What's up, Jacob? I'll drop the link for you, buddy.
You taking
Get
the
in here.
under? You
What?
taking the over? You taking the over or the under?
Oh crap. That's the thing. I don't know how many I'm giving Navy. 48. See, that's where I'm curious. I don't know, but I think Cincinnati can cover 28 points in this game.
Gotta prepare for Jacob. All right. Oh, Crimson Braves, like he says, oh fuck, get ready to dip. Because Jacob's
What's
coming
up,
in.
Zay Green? How you doing?
Because Jacob's coming in. All right. He's in all.
I'm actually curious what this simulator would say. If I could find the
For what?
For this game, I can't think of a score prediction, but I'm curious what this will say.
Yeah, simulator.
What's up, Jacob?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, everybody?
All right, what's going on,
Hey,
Jacob?
Jacob.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Who's is this? It's at Navy?
Farragut.
Yeah, what's up?
I got something to say about Walton. They're a great team. They're a great team.
Thank you.
When they play Marietta, it's going to be a great game.
I agree.
Walton has not been this good in past years. So.
Well, actually, remember 2017?
3.
Remember
Cincinnati.
2017? We did good.
Yeah, I remember.
We were undefeated. It was Coach Bruner's first year as coach, and we went undefeated throughout the regular season. Then we lost in the round 1 to Colquitt County.
And see, that's what teams around your area do. And then y'all switch regions.
No, we've been.
That's what Lowndes does. That's what Colquitt County does. That's what and Marietta. They won't go 10-0 because they play a really hard schedule, but they can win state titles, which is what they've done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Y'all want to get back to picking these games because I don't want to be up too much longer. But I'm gonna say like a 38-7 Cincinnati over Navy. Carry on.
All right.
Yeah, I got a really big problem on my channel going right now.
What's up?
What?
Good news is I've gained about 50 subscribers in the past 2 days.
That's good.
Hell
really
yeah,
good.
man! How'd you do that?
Bad news is people think I'm trying to impersonate SEC Shorts now, even though I clearly have a different logo and I clearly have a different name.
Hold on. Now, what videos are you making?
I'm posting SEC Shorts videos that SEC Shorts won't post.
Oh, look at you at 177 subscribers.
Yeah, and people are thinking I'm trying to impersonate SEC Shorts, even though I clearly have a different logo and different name on my YouTube channel.
Somebody says, now that I see that profile pic, I see why SEC Shorts have such an insight into the anguish of the Georgia fans. And you said just.
So what's he trying to say?
This guy named Aubrey Freeman says, now that I see the profile pic, I see why SEC Shorts have such an insight into the anguish of the Georgia fans.
But I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just posting videos that they won't post. And people are confused about how I'd find the videos and all that, but clearly it says in the description how I find the videos.
Yeah,
they can go look at it.
Hey, I even watch those videos too. Those are good videos.
Clearly, it's easy to find, first of all. And second of all, I don't get how you could be this stupid to not realize that, to come at me when you should know that it's not SEC Shorts.
I just subscribed to the channel.
It's not like I renamed myself SEC Shorts and then changed my logo to what they had.
No, exactly.
Okay, y'all are going to think I'm stupid here, but how do you find videos that SEC Shorts hasn't posted?
Facebook Watch. And I say it all the time.
Oh.
Did they put them on? I know they have them on both, but I haven't realized it. Do they put
upload? So what they do is they
on
upload
Facebook
one video
first, right?
Yeah, they upload one video a week on their YouTube channel and one video every Saturday morning a week on their Facebook account. So I take their videos from their Facebook account, post them on YouTube, because a lot of people don't Well, first of all, a lot of people don't have Facebook. Second of all, a lot of people don't know how to get there, even if I explain it.
Have you all seen the video of the Tennessee
But I mean,
on
I don't know why I'm
SEC
getting so much
shorts
hate.
on
Like,
SEC?
What were we saying, Will?
So on SEC shorts, have you seen the video of the Neyland Stadium gate security doing the
Yeah.
little check?
Yeah.
That was hilarious. And he pulled out the
But-
container of mustard.
Yeah, that was funny. But I don't get why I'm getting so much hate. It's not like I changed my
Y'all
name
hearing
to
this,
SEC
man?
shorts.
Yeah, I heard.
Why is Oklahoma at number 1? Where's Georgia?
It's not. It's not. No, he scrolled past
He scrolled
the
below.
first 2 teams. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
I
assuming
was
Georgia.
I was just making sure. I was
On
like, whoa.
Ballard, I'm about to run a simulator of Navy in Cincinnati. Do we do how many simulation? One simulation, and do we hide
I
players?
normally just see what it is on the first click, unless I'm like, yeah,
do we
there
hi-
ain't no way in
do
hell
we-
that's happening.
Do we hide player stats or?
Oh yeah, by the way,
player stats don't matter when simulating, but look
How
at
about-
where the game is being played.
Oh, home
and
field
if one of
advantage.
the teams is at home, I normally give home field advantage
Okay,
always.
so I'll give home field. I'll put a check in home field advantage and submit.
I'll tell you what, you do that.
Oh
I wanna
my
see
God.
what?
So I just ran a simulation. I think I had Cincinnati as the home team, and it said 41-3 Cincy.
over who?
Navy.
Oh, well, that makes sense. And speaking of Saturday morning, that means SEC Shorts will post one on their Facebook account tomorrow. And yes, I will upload it on my YouTube channel.
I need to find them on Facebook then.
You could find it on my YouTube channel.
Give me.
Let's
Okay,
see.
Clemson is terrible. Pittsburgh's looking okay. I don't know. This is because I think Clemson is picking it up.
Oh my God, even worse.
You
at
guys
home.
think-
Their defense
Even-
is good.
Even worse when Navy's the home team. With Navy being the home team, they even said 45-0 Cincy.
And I actually do have an upset for this weekend.
This is
I'm not gonna act
funny.
like I'm the first one who said this. Jeff Webster said this all week, so credit to him. But I kind of feel like Iowa State's going to beat Oklahoma State.
This is funny as hell.
I think Iowa
This
State
makes
is
me-
You know what?
favored.
You know what? What about UCLA?
No,
Who are they playing?
They're playing Oregon.
Oregon. No.
We'll get to that. Okay, but you notice Clemson is averaging what Pitt is only giving up per game. Look at this. What does that tell you about?
What the heck?
Look at this.
Well,
this top line. This top line is points per game. The bottom line is points allowed per game on average this season. This is funny.
Wow.
Well, you know what's even more funny?
Clemson
This is
sucks.
the first ACC game in 5 years that Clemson's the underdogs. And
Jeff,
look at the line.
Are they the
Yeah.
underdog? Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Clemson's an underdog.
Give
Yeah,
me
of course
Pitt,
they are.
man. I think they get this done.
Yeah.
Anyone
Okay.
want to take a guess? Anyone want to take a guess on the score? I think it might be something maybe.
You know what?
Oh God.
You know what?
24-20.
Speaking of underdogs, I'm not trying to rub it in, but do y'all think that Alabama's going to be the underdogs for the first time in 6 years in the SEC title?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
How do we know they're making it?
So I got an upset
I'm
prediction.
just asking.
Jacob, if you want my opinion, yeah, I think Georgia's going to be favored in that game.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
All right, fine. They
So-
might be because Alabama doesn't have a natty path
So can
or
I?
a team.
Alabama doesn't have a natty pass.
Okay.
They have a path. I'm just going to be honest. As much as the talent they have, I just don't see it being national title type. I think you give them this year to see where they are, and everybody comes back next year and they grow and they bounce back even harder.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
I got an upset for this weekend. I know this might be the stupidest upset, but I think UCLA might pull it off against Oregon. That's what I think, but you may think
not
no.
really a stupid upset. That's just
It's not. It's not.
That's what I think. All right. If you all-
UCLA has They
that's
got
close.
off to a really good start this year, and they're at home. This is at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
And look, it's not quite 50-50, but it's almost. It is literally a 1-point line.
Look at that.
It's
See?
a 1-point. Will, you might be onto something here. Now, Oregon is the Pac-12 team, and they got to pick it up a bit because they can still make the playoffs by winning the Pac-12, but they got to look good doing it. And this is one of those games. They have to not only go and beat UCLA, they got to beat them. And I mean,
destroy them.
if they win by 10 or 14, that'd be something huge.
You know what's the problem for Oregon?
What's that?
Well, see, if Ohio State and Oklahoma, they're going to get higher seeds than Oregon. And if Georgia loses, that's going to cause a big problem for Oregon.
So Oregon needs teams to lose. And
they don't need to. I still think they halfway control their own destiny. Like if I think they still do. If they look great and start blowing out teams, I think they'll get in over a one-loss Georgia.
Look how
if they don't, and they
look at this. Look at how even these offenses are. Points per game, 33.8 for Oregon, 33.9 for UCLA. Now, total yards, total yards, 426, 425 for UCLA. Look how close these offenses are, man.
Guys,
this is going to be awesome.
I just ran the simulation, and you know what the score was of the game? I gave UCLA home advantage. The score said 26-20 Oregon win.
That actually that's accurate right there on what we could see. I don't know, man. I love Oregon. I love them to keep going forward. UCLA has dropped off a little bit this year in terms of compare them to what they were back in September. Oh God. I think I'm going to go Oregon too. 26-23, something like that. I don't know.
You're going to say Oregon's going to win?
I'm going Oregon, yeah.
Well, I think I have confidence in the Bruins.
I do too. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me either way how this game goes. I love I don't normally like picking Oregon is a contending team. Now, it's been a while since they made the playoffs and everything. They've been knocking on the door, but they haven't quite made it. But I like what Mario Cristobal is building, and I mean, they're good. I cannot. It's very hard for me to pick against teams like that. And they beat now. Ohio State's not that good this year, but they beat them.
I just gained 5 more subs since I joined the stream.
Okay, Ballard. The prediction, the simulation score for the Tennessee-Alabama game is 33-10 Bama.
Sounds accurate.
See, I kind of feel like Bama's going to score more, but okay. We'll go with that, I guess.
I said
they were supposed to score more in 2019. I think we only beat them.
It'll be 45-17 or 45-24 Bama. One of those two.
I said 40. I said 42-24.
Today, let's paint with New Bear Dynasty so that you can be proud of your walls.
This just in.
Furniture.
Oh, we got a distraction from the New Bear Dynasty.
Well, what are you watching?
Let me take your coat.
Will, you were trying to talk?
Is that my video?
What? No, I'm not watching your video.
Okay, this says archaeologists digging in SW Turkey have unearthed
Southwest
evidence
Turkey,
Kellen Mond was indeed a general during the Second Crusade.
That's funny as hell, Jeff. That's great.
Funny.
That's good.
All right.
Oh my God.
Damn.
All right, let's continue on with these games. Who's going with who? I'm going Oregon.
I'm going UCLA.
Before we continue, I just gotta say this is a very weak week of games. This isn't the best week at all for games. I mean, it's just kind of bland.
We should look at Boston College, Louisville here. What do you guys think?
Boston College is going to win.
Now they give a better edge in the matchup predictor to.
Actually, can we talk about a playoff path real quick that people aren't talking about?
What?
What if Ole Miss goes 11-1 and loses the division? I'm just saying, maybe.
If they win out, if they win
It's
out.
possible. Ole Miss-
No.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Hold on, no.
Nobody's giving Ole Miss all that credit. They can win out, only have the Bama loss.
Yeah,
and they
Bama
could
loses
get
again, and
for-
Ole Miss wins out. Yeah.
No. I was
Well,
reacting.
here's the thing, too. Yeah.
I don't
So
think they will make the playoffs, but
there
they have a
are
shot.
two. Okay, let me say this. Bama is not clear cut to win the West because, like you just said, Neo, if they lose again somewhere, which they got an Iron Bowl at Jordan Hare, they got.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
worried about that game too.
Yeah,
the advantage
But
Auburn
I don't
has.
care. I don't give a damn how bad Auburn might be. It's like they jack their team up on steroids or something. I know they're not actually doing that.
Oh, wait.
Hold
Now
on.
that I think about it, hold on.
But-
Now that I think about it, if Bama loses to Auburn, then Ole Miss wins the West. I think, right? Yeah.
Wait, what?
So Ole Miss,
What did you say?
Auburn wouldn't win it. Ole Miss would at 11-1 if they win out.
No,
And
well,
Bama-
hold on now, because Auburn, if they beat Ole Miss, because they still only. Let me tell you something, Jacob. Because
I said if Ole Miss wins out and Bama loses to Auburn, Ole Miss would win the West.
Because they would beat Auburn.
Yes.
But if Auburn gets Ole Miss, because you got to understand, Auburn has 2 losses. One of them's to Penn State, the other's to Georgia. They're not good losses.
Oh wait, that's right. One SEC loss.
They only have 1 SEC loss. That's right, and
So,
so does
well, Ole Miss
Alabama,
would have
so
to
does
get them.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
I kid you not. When I ran the simulator, it said Boston College would beat Louisville by 1.
What's the score?
27-26.
That's accurate. Now, what I
No,
don't
it's not.
understand, Boston
Louisville
College.
is horrible.
Boston College has lost 2 straight games. Now, they looked like garbage against NC State. They played close against Clemson. They couldn't pull it out.
Last year,
But look, they
you're
beat
right,
teams.
you're right.
They beat a team in overtime like Missouri, and I think Missouri is disappointing. And
Missouri.
Like they're not as good as I expected them to be, but they're still pretty decent. Boston College is not a bad team. They have the tools. They have the talent to get it done, especially offensively. I think they're better than Louisville, but honestly, with this spread, there's a gut feeling that I think Louisville gets it at home.
Grayson really lost by 21.
Who?
Well, you know who that is, right?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Anyone want to look at the Bishop Sycamore game?
Who did Grayson lose to?
Bishop Sycamore. They lost to Brookwood 21 by 21 points.
Well, Brookwood's a good team though.
They beat Marietta by 5, and they beat Grayson by 21.
And they beat Walton last year as well.
They might beat them this year. Well, they
No. Our game, we were supposed to have a game against Brookwood, but it got canceled because players on the other team had coronavirus cases, so they had to forfeit.
Well, Brookwood looks good, so.
And Walton beat North Paulding tonight, 45-14.
Yeah. North Paulding's not really that good.
No.
I want to see what happened.
Back to the college games here.
Yes. Sorry, we get off topic.
All right, no more high school talk. Let's try to give these other
focus.
2 people some
All right.
enjoyment.
Final thoughts. I gotta go Boston College.
You know what?
here.
I gotta give it to the Eagles.
All right.
Philly
or Boston?
What? No.
You said give it to the Eagles. That's automatic. You know what I mean.
Not Philadelphia, Boston.
All right. What about? Let's see. We did Clemson and Pitt. We did this one. We did Cincinnati and Navy. I guess you want to look at Illinois, Penn State, see what the spread is at least, because Illinois is not that good, but Penn State is finding ways to continue on since the Iowa loss.
There's no way Illinois beats Penn State.
No.
Oh yeah, no. This is 24 points.
Yeah.
Penn State's defense is pretty good. Their offense is Sean Clifford. So this was put out by the AP. Penn State coach James Franklin originally planned to practice with 2 quarterbacks this week, neither named Sean Clifford. That's a big issue. Now, I think Illinois is terrible, and Penn State should handle them. But the fact, look, they got to get Sean Clifford back ASAP or they're in trouble.
Okay, that simulator totally lied to me. It said Penn State would only win by 6.
What was the score?
19-13.
All right, Jeff Webster. We're sorry. We'll stop talking about high school football.
I think Illinois gets on 1 touchdown, but I think Penn State.
Jeff,
now,
we already started.
I don't. If Sean Clifford plays, they're balling out. If not, they're still gonna ball out, but not as good. Give me like a 35-7 Penn State.
Oh my God! Oh
No,
my God! Is there really more chess drama right now? What's going on, Crimson Brave?
We're not talking about it.
Yeah, we're not talking about chess.
Crimson Braves over here. Okay.
Jeff, we stopped, all right?
Yeah. And, Jeff, you do talk a lot about your stories, so.
That is true, though.
Let's have a little bit of high school talk.
Exactly.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah, come on. All right, what's the next one, Ballard?
The unknown is not empty.
Okay.
Shut up.
Did you tell me?
No, that video. I don't know if you heard it.
Okay, what was the next game?
What do we've done Clemson and Pitt. We did Cincinnati Navy.
Should we do Bama?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all know who we're picking, but
Yeah.
I'd be curious about your thoughts on Tennessee so far this year. I mean, after the offseason and everything they lost, I'll say this. After the offseason they had with that Jacob, shut up.
All right.
Let me speak. Let me.
All right, my bad.
All right. Tennessee is 4-3. They're 2-2 in conference play. With everything they lost and the crap they had to go through this offseason, Josh Heupel's done something pretty good. And say whatever you want about competition. I think if you're Tennessee to be 4-3 right now, that's pretty good. Now they're not going to win this game, but I see them giving Alabama a small push to start. But obviously, I think Bama's going to pull away. The spread's at 25. The over-under is at 68. They're averaging 39 points a game. That's just shy of Alabama. Go ahead.
The first simulator said 51-3 Bama, and then I did it again, and it said 26-16.
Yeah, it changes a lot.
Well, I did it again.
And that's why I kind of feel like this.
So what do you think, Bow? What are you going to go with?
I'm gonna say both of these defenses are actually pretty good. Even for Tennessee, they do have some good defense. The offense, but again, like for Tennessee, this is Alabama. It's a rivalry game. It's going to be a night game under the lights at Bryant-Denny. Give me Alabama to win, but I'm going to give Tennessee some credit. I think it could be like a, I could see it being like a 38 to maybe 17, 38-17.
I said 42-24.
Tennessee does, they might not be able to win this game, but it's like Auburn. They just give it a little extra against their rivals, especially with Alabama. I don't know what it is.
I said 42-24 Bama.
How much?
I'll say
42-24 Bama.
45-24.
Jeff has 52-20.
34-26 Bama, says Vod, good drinker. There's no way.
This isn't 2009.
I wish Quid Tart had stayed in here. I would have liked his opinion on that.
Oh, yeah.
He was going off.
Yeah, Jeff's about to get
Johnny Ozark, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a long time, buddy.
Bama
42-20. Now he's 10 points off what Webster said for Bama. He gave him 52.
He got the same as me. Same as me for Bama, but 4 off for Tennessee.
Yeah.
I mean, 34-26 Bama. I'm not good. That's
complete. That's not right.
It's gonna be nice weather too, man. Look, 80 degrees. It's not bad. It's the fall.
I didn't want to say stuff, like that tonight, because I know I criticize people too much. But look, 34-26 Bama. That's just crazy. I can't even. All right, Bogatry, explain what you see for the game being that close. Just explain.
Yeah.
I mean, they played Florida close, right? And Emory Jones is elite, so I mean.
Yeah,
Florida, they blew out Tennessee, which just shows about
that's true.
Now
Which
they're going to
tells
play
you-
Georgia hard.
Who is?
Florida. They're going to play Georgia hard.
Oh, they will.
Tricky, you really think that the Tennessee defense and their special teams are getting a touchdown? I mean, come on, man.
Tennessee gets a defensive score or blocks.
That's
You
bull
ain't
crap.
blocking a punt. You're
You're not blocking a punt.
Look, all right,
That's
that's
damn
not even my concern.
foolishness, son.
That's stupid.
My concern is how
Stupid
Bama's
as
only.
hell.
All right. Can I explain? My
Go ahead.
concern is that he only has Bama scoring 34 points. Allowing 26 points is not that bad, but Bama only scoring 34, that's what's messed up. So explain
That's
that.
not what's messed up. That's what they're averaging.
Huh?
Well, okay, fine. They're not averaging that, but do we really think that Bryce Young and company are like 50, 60 points off it? Like, it's not what anywhere near
against
what it
Tennessee,
was last year.
Yes, they'll score in the mid 40s to the mid 50s, high 50s.
I want to see it against a defense worth anything.
So you want to do who have they
game.
played now? You want to do who have they played now?
Here's the thing. Jacob. Shut up.
Sorry.
Okay. Alabama has talent. Who the hell is this?
Who the flip is this? Yes,
I blocked
those
them.
weirdos.
Doesn't matter. They're
Get
gone.
those weirdos. All right, go
They're
ahead. Ballard.
gone. Alabama has great talent, but Bryce going out there and I think Tennessee has some defense. Putting up 40 or 50 points on that's crazy.
Crazy how? How's that crazy?
What's that noise?
You think that Alabama's offense is that good?
Look, Ballard, Texas A&M is a good defense, and how many points did you score on them?
Jacob, what's that noise?
30-something. What was that
Yeah,
score?
they scored 38, and Texas A&M is a good defense.
You're saying 50.
I'm saying 45. I mean, Texas A&M defense is a lot better than Tennessee's, and they held Bama to 38. So it's like, I mean, Bama still scored 38.
Yeah.
So Jeff actually
look. This is
Jeff
the
Webster
game.
says Bama
This
scoring
is where
45 points
Bama
per game.
proves themselves this week.
45 points. 45 points per game, says Jeff Webster.
I know that. It's just hilarious to me that we went from having the best offense in college football compared to 2019 LSU, of course.
Now, the offense
to
is
now
not your
it's
problem.
bad. It is getting better every week.
Now,
it
the offense is not your problem. It's your defense.
The defense is fine.
The defense is fine.
Defense is giving up all sorts of touchdowns.
Ballard, what are you talking about?
They give up
What do
all
you mean
sorts
the defense is? Look, man,
They
I
give
didn't
up
want to be like this
41.
tonight.
Actually, the special
I didn't
teams
want to
gave
be
up
like this tonight,
41.
but you cannot say that the defense is fine.
We held Mississippi State to 3 field goals last week.
Sorry, you guys.
Pretty much everyone does.
Ballard, that's Mississippi State. Come on.
Sorry, you
Who
got
does Tennessee? Tennessee lost all those players to the transfer portal. They
defense-
have. Look,
Sorry.
let me just
Seems
say
like
this.
Josh Heupel's things going in the right direction.
Alabama did. Look,
Basically,
Alabama. It took them a little while, but yes, they have an elite offense this year with all the young talent that they have. It's great. I'll say it. Is it championship great? That's the issue. That's the problem.
Now, Alabama's
Your
offense
defense-
is championship grade.
The offensive line.
okay, your defense against Texas A&M gave up 34, while your special teams gave up a touchdown.
Jeff just said the
That's
defense
fair.
is not
That
fine.
is fair.
He said that the defense is not. He's
Wait,
got
what-
some words.
Wait,
Comments.
what's fair, Ballard?
Ballard, Jeff has got some words for you in the comment section.
The defense is not
What you
fine. What
said.
the hell? Keeping the entire state of Mississippi to 30 points
We
while we scored
held them to
97
9 points.
was fun, but the D is still
Ole
a work
Miss
in
is the
progress.
best offense we've played. We should.
Okay, Ballard.
Look,
Okay. But Bryce
what do
Young
you
in
want
your
to say,
offense.
Jacob? Your final words.
Bryce Young is in your offense is a championship level offense. Your defense is not. That's the issue with Alabama, and it's crystal clear.
I agree with him, Ballard.
I mean, there's the defense. Look what they did against Florida. They got ran all over. A&M, they lost Alabama the game, and their
Florida has a great offense.
No, oh my
Your
God.
defense
Ballard,
has got Your defense has got to tighten its stuff up.
We held. Listen,
Keep in
A&M
mind, you're
beat
playing-
us because Jimbo had a plan up his sleeve. I don't know what the hell he did.
Keep in mind,
but
Ballard.
he
Keep
did
in
it.
mind, and this is not me trying to trash
We
Bama.
should have. Okay, the defense is better than you think. Because let me tell you something. Let me
No, I
tell
think
you
the defense
something, Jacob.
All right, tell me something.
Okay, Ole Miss only scored 3 touchdowns. They probably, if Ole Miss is improving and everything, they should have got back in the 40s in this game. Chess Hall was saying stuff like Ole Miss is going to beat us. I thought maybe it seemed like someone was going to get Alabama. I thought it was going to be Ole Miss because of their offense and everything. And even still after that game, it's still great. We held them
Ballard,
21.
keep in mind, Florida's offense ran all over you with Emory Jones. Imagine what would have happened
Is he
if they had
bad?
Anthony Richardson. Yes, now Florida's offense is fine, but at the time it wasn't. And you still got ran over all over the field. The run defense for Alabama is atrocious. And the rest of the defense isn't really that good either. I mean,
it's
Bama
atrocious. Look at this. We have only allowed 93. Compare that to other teams in the country, and it's atrocious. What the hell is wrong
Ballard,
with you?
listen, Ballard. You're saying there's, and I agree with them. They're saying that Alabama's run defense is bad, which it is because you were talking about losing holding Mississippi to 3 field goals. All Mississippi State, all they do is pass. Ballard, they don't run the ball.
Well, here's another thing too, Ballard. You need to add other things to support your argument. You can't just use stats. Stats are not everything. They don't tell the story of everything. Okay, you think Miami's run defense statistics last year were 100% accurate to their actual run defense? No, it was one bad game, and Mississippi State doesn't pass the ball. That's why Bama's average is so low.
In all fairness, looking back at it now, and I apologize, Mississippi State did have more time of possession, just barely by a few seconds. They were one shy of a 300-yard game. The difference was the turnover margin. They had 3 turnovers. Alabama got them 3 times. But Mississippi State did have 24 first downs. Alabama did not have 24. They had 22. I don't know how we ended up scoring 49 when we couldn't have more first downs, but...
And here's another thing, too. When we're talking about Bama and their run defense, everything like that, I mean, you can clearly see that there's just wide open holes after wide open holes, and they're struggling against mobile quarterbacks. And now that Georgia's using Stetson Bennett in a mobile setting, yes, he is going to be our running quarterback from now on. That might hurt Bama.
What's up, Jeff? Hi, Jeff. What do you have to say?
I know what Jeff's got to say. It's about what Ballard said about Bama's defense.
All right,
being
go ahead,
fine.
Jeff. We can't hear you.
You think the offense is fine.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah,
Right, go
say
ahead,
what you
man.
got to say.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
About the defense?
Well, just say what.
Say what you want.
Yeah, just say what
About
you want
Alabama's defense?
Say what you want.
Yeah, just say what you want to say.
Well, it's the number 10 defense in the country, but it's not going to win us a championship unless it gets better.
Which it won't. Well, I think it will, but look, Alabama's not winning another championship. They're not that team this year.
I'm not doing Georgia
don't have
Alabama arguments tonight. That's not what we're doing tonight.
No.
We're not doing
having
Georgia Alabama
one
tonight.
last stream. Let's just have fun.
No, we're not talking about it. Just let's have a normal stream without Georgia Alabama. We've talked about it entire streams like millions and millions of times. Let's just take a break.
Yeah, let's continue
Just
this
hang
on.
out.
Let's just hang out.
Yeah, let's just hang out, have some fun, and let's continue this on.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks until the end of the year. Let's make it last.
Until the end of the year, and then what?
LW says you're correct, Jacob. Stats don't mean anything. Tell me the best quarterback Georgia's faced.
I guess.
Well, all right, LW. Can you not watch Georgia and tell me that? Can you not watch Georgia and tell that their defense is great, amazing, generational? I mean, come on now. Don't even
It's
start.
because of Kirby, right?
Yeah, that's exactly why Georgia's defense is good.
Because they got a head coach that he can't coach a football team, but he can coach a defense.
I'm not doing Georgia Alabama tonight. I'm not even gonna get started.
Yeah. Let's.
He needs to fix the offense just a little bit. That's all I'll say. But carry on.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But
Stetson.
I mean, but about Georgia's defense, the best QB Georgia's played. It doesn't.
You
matter.
just said you're not talking about Georgia, Alabama. What the hell's going on?
No, he asked me about Georgia's defense. That's not Georgia, Alabama. That's a Georgia question. I mean, maybe he's joking. I don't know, but if he can't tell Georgia's defense is not generational, I don't know what to say.
I think I'm gonna head on out. I think I've been in here for a good amount of time.
Bama's got
y'all
in the
soon. See you guys. See you, Neo, Ballard, J-Dub, and Jacob.
See you, Will.
See you guys.
All right, see you, Will.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Jeff, you were saying something? I thought Jeff was.
No.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm not arguing with how good Georgia's defense is. I don't know that it's generational.
Okay.
But I'm not.
Now they got.
But it's very, very good.
Yeah. Well,
Georgia
I'm
fans
not
ain't
hating on. Hold on. Let me address something.
Georgia fans are not going to like hearing this.
I'm not hating on Kirby Smart. He's amazing. He's defensive minded. He's not. He's a head coach. Can he figure it all out? No.
I mean, Saban's defensive
Now
minded.
go with Stetson Bennett as your quarterback. But I mean,
well, Val, did you not hear that they're splitting the time in the Georgia-Florida game? JT Dare's going to be on passing plays. Stetson Bennett is going to be in on running plays. Which, thank you, by the way, for telling the Florida Gators what JT Dare is going to be doing and what Stetson's going to be doing.
You need to be going with Stetson.
We shouldn't have said that we're going to pass it with Daniels and run it with Stetson. That doesn't make any sense. Why would we say
Please
that?
let me find this podcast. I know I tried to find it last week. Please let me find this. Hold on.
LW, that's fair, but I'm just saying, look, Georgia's defense, okay, I get your point. You said Georgia's defense is okay. You make more sense now, but if you look good, you look good, man. It doesn't matter who you play. I mean, not really.
Georgia's defense has looked good against teams that don't have much of an offense. They haven't run into an offensive power yet. Let's see how Georgia looks once they run into somebody who's going to score in the 20s on them. Then let's see how Georgia looks.
Okay, well, Anthony Richardson and Florida's offense, they might put a test on Georgia, and then we can see how good Georgia's defense really is.
They might. Georgia's good. Georgia's going to beat Florida.
Yeah, they will, but I'm just saying, in terms of them putting a challenge on our defense.
But this idea that Georgia is never going to give up 15 points a game, that's silly, because they're going to. There's going to be a couple of teams that's going to score on them. Now, will those teams score enough that they can then beat Georgia? That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there will be teams who will score on Georgia.
Yeah, there is, and Alabama's probably going to score on Georgia. I mean,
I've been saying and giving Georgia respect that they're going to win the title this year. Now, I'm sorry that I hate on Kirby. I joke around. I do think he's a great head coach. He can recruit. Can he coach a full-around football team? No. He has to lay off the offense, which it seems like he has. Just give it to Stetson. Let him take control and go forward. Stetson, I know he's not the guy. It should be JT. I'm making fun of McElroy. Or no. Whoever. Oh, so what I was trying to tell you. There's a show that I was hearing on sports radio the other day, JOX 94.5 or whatever in Birmingham, and it was a couple weeks ago. What I was trying to tell you, McElroy and Kublick in the morning. I'm hearing it on the way to school. and they're talking with Aaron Murray, the former Georgia quarterback. He was pretty good. He goes on there. He's talking about the quarterback situation and how JT is great, but if you really want to go with a great leader and someone that knows the guys on the field, I'm going with Stetson Bennett. And I'm laughing. So now I'm just kind of
not hear that JT is playing against Florida.
What?
JT Daniels is playing against Florida. You didn't hear that?
Oh, so Florida's even more screwed then, right?
Well, I can't believe you didn't hear that before, but yeah.
No, I know he is. Why he's not playing at all is beyond me.
Because of his injury. That's why. We don't need. If JT Daniels is not 100, this is one thing I do agree with. If JT Daniels is not 100%, we don't need to play him unless we're against Alabama, which that's in like
that's
6
not
weeks.
happening. You're not playing Alabama. You don't have a long schedule.
I'm not doing this tonight. I'm not doing this tonight. I've talked about.
We're beating Auburn. We're kicking their ass. We're winning the Iron Bowl. We're winning the West. And when we get to Atlanta, which we will, of course, we're going to find a way to beat Georgia. Georgia then will have the one loss. It'll be close, and they'll get in the playoffs. Alabama will get in the playoffs, and we'll see if they rematch. How about that? Is that fair?
Well, no, I think Georgia's going to beat Alabama, but we've always
upset of the year.
But, you know, and that's the thing, man. We've had the same conversation about that over and over in the StreamYard. So that's why I'm trying
okay, let me ask you this, Jacob. Let's be honest about something. And Jeff can attest to this. How is Nick Saban going to let a former assistant beat him again in the same exact year? How's he going to let that happen?
Well, he already let it happen once this year. I don't see why it can't happen.
That's what I'm saying. Why would he let it happen again?
Because he's going. Well, he
Why?
can't.
Because Kirby's going to find a way, or because Nick Saban just won't care enough. He'll find a way to beat. No. It's not hard.
Look about it. You have to look at it from standpoints. Just look at Georgia's team, look at Alabama's team, and compare them. That's all I have to say.
It is damn.
It is close, but it's Georgia's up by a lot of positions. I'd say Alabama probably has the QB and the DBs. Georgia probably is the rest.
I just hope to God that there's nobody who's going to put on a crimson jersey tomorrow who has spent 5 minutes this week thinking about Georgia. That's what I hope. I hope they spend all week thinking about Tennessee. Next week they can and the week after that, they can think about LSU. I don't want Alabama thinking about Georgia until they get through the Iron Bowl without having lost another game. Then they can think about Georgia. Let's go week for week and let Georgia spend all their time thinking about Alabama.
Well, I've tried to not talk about Alabama tonight, but Ballard keeps bringing it up. I mean, it's Georgia, Alabama, this, and then, you know, they're not even scheduled to play. So
Jay Green says nobody thinking about Bama at all. You're full of shit, sir. It's in the back of every one of your fans' mind. It's in the back of the minds of every one of those players.
And especially since they lost, you know, Saban, like I keep saying,
back of the mind of the coaching staff.
Look, Zach Green, stop it. Look, man, I'm sorry. I'm a Georgia fan. You know we're thinking about Bama. Just stop. All right, and I know you are too.
Why do you want Bama? Why do Georgia fans want Bama? You don't want Alabama. You shouldn't want Bama unless you know you can beat them. And let me tell you something. The fact that Alabama lost 2 weeks ago should worry the hell out of you.
That's the worst thing that could have happened to Georgia. It's the same thing I'm saying.
We don't even know if they're coming out of the West.
This is how Georgia's motivated. Georgia's motivated because there's still players from that 2018-2020 team who lost to Bama. That's how Georgia's motivated.
And the same seniors. And I'll say it again. It's the worst thing that could have happened to Georgia was Alabama losing, and I hope to God Georgia does not lose before they get to Atlanta, because I don't want to face a wounded Bulldog team with one loss that will be fighting for its playoff life, because a one-loss team in the SEC championship that loses, that has 2 losses, you're out. Nobody with 2 losses is getting in the playoffs. I don't care what helmet you're wearing. So I don't want Georgia coming in there fighting for their lives. I want them to come in there fat, lazy, and happy.
And let me also
That's
say
not
this:
that's not
we
going to happen,
don't.
Georgia.
Again, you can say all you want to, and yeah, I think Alabama's going to do it. Honestly, I have faith in my Crimson Tide. I always do.
Look, you can't
but
just say Georgia's going to do it, then Alabama's going to do it.
don't interrupt me. Okay, let me say this: I think Alabama's going to do it, but to sit there and say this is what it's truly going, they still got to get past Auburn, because let me also explain. Auburn has 2 losses, and again, only one in the SEC. And as long as I think Auburn could win the rest of their games before the Iron Bowl, and I think Alabama's going to be so fueled. They're still thinking about A&M and how it made them feel and how they lost that game. They go to Jordan-Hare. They beat the living hell out of the Tigers, and we go into Atlanta, and then we'll talk. How about that? Is that fair?
Okay, well, you're saying Georgia and then you're saying Alabama. Like, pick one. It doesn't make sense. I mean, you said Georgia's going to do it, and now you're saying Alabama's going to do it. I don't.
Look.
It's just laughable that Georgia could beat Alabama.
Why are we talking about Georgia, Alabama?
That's laughable, and we got a long way to go, and absolutely anything can happen. Anything can happen. We don't know. Let's just wait. We'll worry about December 4th when we're getting ready to play December 4th.
All right, somebody's going to have to control this Zay Green guy. Who is this? Who is this?
I don't know, but I'm
this guy.
Block him.
This guy might be the worst Georgia fan I've ever seen. And we saw
Y'all
the worst.
Really putting a lot on Bryce Young. Well, there's pressure on him
we
to
saw the
back
worst.
it up.
We saw the worst. Sorry for interrupting you. I didn't know you were talking, but what were you saying?
His comment says y'all really putting a lot on Bryce Young. Well, there's pressure on this man because, he's got to, go out, improve. I mean, look, Bryce Young is amazing. He's got to go prove himself.
There is a lot on Bryce Young because there's nothing behind him. There's talent behind him. There's talent behind him, but there's not talent ready to play right now behind him.
And there's nothing in front of him because the offensive line isn't complete yet. But carry on.
Bryce Young has got to stay healthy for Alabama. Alabama 2022 will be a completely different Godzilla than they are this year. But we're not there yet.
Right. At the very least, you can say that, yes, we lost Waddle, Mack, and Devontae on the offense and Leatherwood, but we at least have a couple key guys. Like Mechie's back this year. Slade Bolden, we have some experience, but those guys are pretty much going pro after this year. We're definitely going to be young in 22. Jeff, but I know you keep saying those are the teams and the recruits that are going to be strong and ready to play for Alabama have to go out there and play.
They'll still need game experience. What I'm talking about is that in the weight room right now, turning into monsters, is the class of 2020's recruits that include the number 1 offensive tackle, the number 1 center, and the number 7 guard in the entire country.
Wow.
On top of that, there's 2 other top 100 players from the offensive line.
Wow.
So this concern about the offensive line, it's legitimate, it's for real, and I understand and agree that there are issues with the offensive line. But by the middle of 2020, those issues are going to disappear for about 3 years.
Oh,
that's why I'm saying all the stars are aligned for Georgia. Their defensive studs are all going to be gone to graduation in the NFL. Georgia has to do it. They have to do it now. It has to be this year.
Otherwise, it's downfall for Kirby.
The task for Georgia doesn't become impossible. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
It just becomes much more difficult.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like 2017 because you at least now we talked a little bit about how you guys relied so much, at least offensively, with Chubb and Michelle in the run game, and you had a few key guys on defense. You still lost a couple players to the NFL after that, and the best players that you had. So
you know what the best stat I've heard about the Georgia defense all year came from, of all people, a guy I can't stand, Joe Klatt.
Oh.
Klatt said the other day he made a great point. The first and second string of the Georgia defense, so the starters and the reserves, there are 9 5-star players. 9. That's the same number, 9, that are in the entire Pac-12 conference.
Can I say something? Well, what I got to say about 2022 Alabama is no. I didn't know the 2022 players were playing 2021. I don't get why.
They're not. They're not. That's what I'm saying. If I'm a Georgia fan, I want to strike now. I've got an Alabama that's not what it normally is. I've got an SEC East that's not what it normally is. Everything, all the stars are lining up for me if I'm a Georgia rooter right now. All the stars are falling in place.
Because the next couple years is going to pick back up, and you got to be careful.
Right. We've got to strike now. Now's our chance.
Well, Georgia's not going away next year. I mean, they'll be a little bit worse, but they're not going away. They'll still be great.
No. You didn't hear me say they're good. Would you listen to what the hell I'm saying? I'm not telling you they're going away. I didn't say that at all. All I'm saying is that their chances get much less next year. They get worse. And if you
I'm
don't
ready for this player.
Yeah, if you don't think that Georgia's chances this year are better than they're going to be next year, you don't know what you're looking at.
Well, I didn't say that you didn't say that, or did say that. I just brought that up. That's all.
I do not think that as long as Kirby Smart is there, that Georgia is going to do an LSU. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen to the Georgia Bulldogs. They'll be just fine next year. They'll be 10, 11, 12 wins next year. They're going to beat the shit out of a lot of people. They will be the toughest team that Alabama will have to play. Hands down, none of that changes. All I'm saying is that the margins are right now in Georgia's favor, and next year they probably won't be. That's all I'm saying.
Especially at quarterback. I'm looking forward to seeing what Brock Vandergrift does, or whoever you guys go with. I know you got Gunnar Stockton in a couple
If you had to ask me right now, in the middle of central Iowa, surrounded by corn and a couple of pretty tall buildings, it just turned past midnight. It's the 23rd of October. If you had to tell me right now, here's a $20 bill, Jeff, you got to plop it down on one team. Who's your national champion? I don't spend 5 seconds handing you the $20 bill and saying it's Georgia.
Okay, well, Jeff, I'm sorry if you thought
I should be the national champion this year.
Okay, yeah.
Look at this man.
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. They're the best team in the country. That doesn't mean they will be, but they're the best team in the country, and they should be the national champions. The problem with that is the best. It's not always the best team that wins the national championship. I'm not saying that's going to happen to Georgia. I'm not going to say that's happened to Georgia. It's just if you look back at the history of the game, if you look back at the history of championship games, lots of times the team that really was the better team don't end up getting the win. It just works out that way because you're talking about 19, 20-year-old kids. You don't know what's going to happen.
I know, and I'm sorry if you thought that I thought that I was assuming that you did say Georgia's on the downfall. I didn't think you
No,
said
I'm
that.
not. I am. You are. If you hear me, other than when I'm just trolling, which is, when I'm just trying to get somebody's goat and saying something ridiculous.
I do that. See, Jacob, you gotta understand. I do that with Georgia.
If in serious conversation, you are not going to hear me bad talk the Georgia football team this year or any year that Kirby Smart is the head coach. I'm not going to do it. I know better than that.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Jeff's smarter than that, but what if Georgia actually did somehow go back to back in some way?
Well, then I would say then I would say that they've done something that hadn't been done since Alabama in 78, 79 and Alabama in 11 and 12. Back to backs just don't happen. I mean, it's the hardest damn thing to do. That's what makes that Jacob is what drives me the most crazy about the non-called offensive pass interference with 1 second left that cost us the 2016 title against Clemson. Because if they throw the flag, or if Alabama 2 plays before
was there a flag? There wasn't a flag, but should there have actually been a holding call somewhere?
No, wait a minute. Let me finish, Ballard.
All right.
If 2 plays before that, Alabama hadn't committed an obvious defensive pass interference.
I remember that one, yes.
Or if, for whatever reason, offensive pass interference is called, or the pass is dropped, or it's inaccurate, or whatever, if for whatever reason Bama wins in 16, they're the 15, 16, 17 national champions.
3 in a row.
And to my knowledge, nobody's gone 1, 2, 3 since, I think, and you could Google this, I think Oklahoma might have done it in the 50s. Maybe, yeah. I think.
They did it.
But certainly in my lifetime, and I was born in 66, in my lifetime, nobody's ever gone back to back to back. And that's what would have been the case had they beaten Deshaun Watson a second time. And it's not the loss to Clemson, it's the loss of what would have been a historic moment that bothers me about that.
Well, you got to look at it from different perspectives. Georgia got screwed by that offsides punt call. So you got to look at it from different perspectives. I mean, bad calls happen all the time.
Well, yes, no. I agree. I agree. But if you ask me, if you were to say to me, what cost Georgia against Alabama in the 2017 national championship, I'll tell you what cost them in that national championship. The fact that you had 2 defensive backs, both of whom had started more than 45 games, get beat by a true freshman and a true freshman wide receiver and a true freshman quarterback on a play that they must have practiced 500 times that year. That's what got you beat.
To answer Jeff real quick, I found it. The last week there was, now I don't know if it's the only one, there actually was a team that went 3 straight national titles. It was actually Minnesota in 1934, 35, and 36. Now, 36 started the AP poll era.
Right.
But yeah,
did Oklahoma do it in the 50s?
They did.
They went back to back. They didn't go back to back to back. They won.
They won 47 straight games. How'd they not?
Nah, because 1954. Hold on, let me share screen this. 1954 is split between UCLA and Ohio State, however the hell that is, and then Oklahoma did win back to back in 55 and 56. Now, Auburn and Ohio State split 1957. Of course, Auburn claims that crap.
I mean,
remember.
Now, Notre Dame won 3 out of 4.
Wait a minute. Hang on.
Okay.
Remember, the AP era is considered to have started with the 1936 season. Okay. Yes. Unless I am mistaken, and I could be, unless I'm mistaken, it was not until the 1974 season.
Whose phone is that?
No, it's
Ne-
Neo's.
That's Neo.
I got
Yeah.
him. There.
It was not until the 1974 season that the AP waited until after the bowl games to vote on their national champion. Between 1936 and 1974, the AP national championship was awarded before the bowl games because in the minds of the AP writers, bowl games were exactly what they kind of still are. They're exhibitions. So they would award national champions based on who had the best regular season, and the bowl game was just like a bonus. It was just like, well, okay, here's these teams that are going to play, and let's have an exhibition and have fun. That's how the AP approached it until 1974. So some people say, well, how did they get a title if they lost their bowl game? Well, that's how. The title was already awarded. They were the champion going into the bowl. So they lost the bowl. It doesn't matter.
Right.
That's always why I was so confused about that. Because I was like, how did Alabama get it in 1973? But I didn't know that.
That's how. And the UPI, who were the coaches, that's always an unreliable champion because, look, when the coaches poll comes out, Kirby Smart, you think Kirby Smart votes, he gives it to one of his assistants and says, fill this out. The coaches aren't paying attention to what's happening. And nobody in the SEC has watched a single fucking Pac-12 game. They don't know what's going on. They just give their vote. They give their ballot to. So the coaches poll has always been flimsy. And that was the UPI. The Associated Press was the national press writers, and the UPI, United Press International, which is defunct now, which was a rival of the AP, they would poll the coaches. So that's how you sometimes got split national championships. That's how you've got 1973. You've got Nebraska makes a claim on that. Alabama makes a claim on that. And I think USC at one time used to make a claim on that.
73?
Yes.
No, that was Notre Dame in Alabama.
Yeah. That was Notre Dame beat them in the bowl game, but Alabama had already been voted number one. And that was it was the Notre Dame fans raising all sorts of hell that got everybody to say, okay, let's wait until after the game. This is wrong. We shouldn't have given it to Alabama. We already have. So they're the champion, but we're not going to let that happen again.
Now,
because Bama went back to back in 63, 64, 65, and should have won it in 66. They went back to back in 78 and 79 and should have won it in 77. They went back to back in 11 and 12, and they went back in 15, 17, and should have gone back into. So they've been in strings. They've been in clumps because from 1979, which again, the game was played on New Year's Day in 1980, but it was the 1979 season. In 1979, that season, I was in the 8th grade, okay? I had to wait from that year all the way until I was 3 years out of college for Alabama to win again. And then I had to wait 17 more years for them to win again. So I know what it's like to wait a long time between national championships. Trust me.
Well,
because between 1979 and 2009, 30 years, they won one.
Well, I do have to say
between Stallings and Saban.
I do have to say this. I don't think that I don't think Alabama should have gotten the Natty in 1978. I think that should have fully gone to USC because USC beat
Oh my God.
That's
like the Penn State fans saying they should have won in 79.
Listen, hear me out. USC and Alabama both had one loss. USC beat Alabama, but they gave it to Alabama.
Beat them in the regular season.
Yeah, but they gave it to both, but it fully
first game of the season, I think.
No, and that's not hating on Alabama. That's just what I would have honestly done.
except USC's loss. I can't remember to who it was, but it was a bad loss. You compare the losses, and Alabama's loss to USC was a better loss. I can't remember who it was USC lost to, but it was not a good loss.
It was they didn't lose to anybody. It was a tie. Oh, that makes the situation even worse. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong year. Never mind. It was Arizona State. I was looking at the wrong year. My bad.
The catastrophe for me was, I think, and I might have this wrong, I might have to look it back up again. I used to know it by heart. I used to know the game scores and everything. Alabama was 3. Okay, forget the names. It doesn't matter what name it is. It's Team A, Team B, Team C, and Team D. Okay? A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and D is 5. Okay? Remember that? A, B, C are 1, 2, 3. D is 5. 3 beats 2. Okay? 5 beats 1. Who's your national champion? 3 or 5?
3.
5 beats 1.
Alabama.
Wrong. They gave it 5. They gave it to Notre Dame.
Well, no, I know they gave it to Notre Dame. I'm saying they should have given it to Alabama. That's what I'm saying.
So, I mean, you can go back and forth. I mean, you can say Bama's got this title they shouldn't have got, but then I can point to 2 of them that they should have had.
When I look at it,
they should have had it in 77 and they should have had it in 66. You can look at Miami. You can make an argument that Miami should have been playing for the championship in 2002. You can make an argument that there's no way Georgia Tech and Washington were the best 2 teams in 1990. I mean, that's what's so fun about college football. You can argue this stuff till you're blue in the face. The good thing about the BCS and the playoff is once they were decided and everybody said, okay, it's these 2 or okay, it's these 4, then it's a shut up and deal. Then you're sitting at the table and the cards are being dealt and it's going to be handled on the field. But before that, people, you think people fight in these community rooms now? Imagine what the case would be if we were sitting here in these community rooms in the 1980s and some voters were deciding on bowls between teams that didn't play against each other and all. You can imagine how crazy it would be.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, that would be great.
I mean, you'd have, for instance, you'd have number 1 or you'd have number 2 playing in the Rose Bowl. Okay. Well, when's the Rose Bowl? Well, it's the middle of the afternoon. Okay. And then number 1's playing in the Orange Bowl. Well, when's the Orange Bowl? Well, it don't kick off till the Rose Bowl's over. So, I mean, but number 1 and number 2 aren't playing each other. Why? Because number 1's in the Big 8, and the Big 8 has to send its champion to the Orange Bowl. It's a contract. And the Pac-10 and the Big 10 have to send theirs to Pasadena. So these teams would never play each other. And then you'd have all sorts of, well, if we would have played you, Yeah, and imagine if social media had existed back then, what it would be like. It would have been it would have been a free-for-all. What do they use in wrestling? What do they call it, Ballard? A Donnybrook, a Royal Rumble, something like that?
Oh, like a special main event or whatever?
Yeah, like a King in the Ring or a Hell in the Cell or something like that.
Yes.
That's what all these chat rooms would have been like back then, because you almost never got one playing 2 in the bowls. They were always in different conferences and ended up in different bowls.
Yeah, I mean, that would.
You guys, Ballard and Jacob, you've grown up in it. You've never seen a college season where one or 2 or 1 and 4 or whatever the case may be, where there wasn't a postseason, a BCS or an FB, a playoff. You've never seen it other than you don't know what it was like the other way. So, I mean, at least now, like if Georgia wins it now, who can complain? Nobody. You know why? Because Georgia will have gone and won it on the field.
Yeah. And that's why I give the 1978 natty to USC, because they beat Alabama on the field. Now, I know their loss was bad, but I got to give the head-to-head tiebreak.
And that's a valid argument. There's all sorts of there's valid. You can make an argument. How the hell can BYU play in the Holiday Bowl 3 days after Christmas, and all these other ranked teams are playing on New Year's Day, and you're going to make BYU the national champion when they played 2 ranked teams the whole year? I mean, so you can make these arguments all about the old poll champions all you want. You can do that till the cows come home.
Yeah. Ooh.
And that was always one of the things that set the college game apart. Because, you never have this argument in the NFL. In the NFL, you know who your champion is because they beat each other's skulls in. You see for yourself who your champion is. Just watch the game.
Vodka Drinkers bringing up a 1985 game between Miami and Tennessee. Jeff, do you know about that?
Yes. The 85 championship went to, I think, Oklahoma.
Yeah. But he's saying that Tennessee Miami was one of the best films he's ever seen.
Might be. See, you'd have a situation where Notre Dame would come out of playing a largely Big Ten schedule, and they'd play USC. USC would be ranked. They'd be in the top 10. Notre Dame would beat them. Notre Dame would beat a top 10 Ohio State. They'd beat a top 10 Michigan. Notre Dame would have 3 or 4 really good wins. They'd be really good. And let's say UCLA had 1 or 2 nice wins, and they'd be really good. UCLA's ranked way up there, and they're playing in the Rose Bowl. And are they going to play Notre Dame? No, because Notre Dame can't get in the Rose Bowl. They're not in the Big Ten, so Notre Dame's going to the Cotton Bowl. Who are they going to play on the Cotton Bowl? Well, it's not going to be the Big 8 champion. They're going to the Orange Bowl. Well, is it going to be the SEC champion? No, they're going to New Orleans. Well, then who's number 1 Notre Dame going to play? Well, somebody from maybe the Southwest. So Notre Dame gets like number 9 Texas. And so now how are you going to decide who the hell your national champion? You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. It just created argument after argument after argument. Now, some years everybody was like, oh, my God, they're the best. They're like 1980 Georgia. They're the best team in the country. That's it. Okay, they're the best. 1981 Clemson. They're the best team. Nobody's arguing. Okay, but about once every 4 years, there'd be a whole big fuss and fight, and we got to do something about this. And nothing would happen. And the next year, it would be an obvious champion, and all that complaining would go away. And then the year after that, there'd be an obvious champion, and all the complaining would get quieter. And then it would stir up again. And finally, what moved the needle was the money got to be too much. There just got to be too damn much money involved in having one play 2, with the television contracts and with the corporate tie-ins, that they just couldn't stop themselves anymore. They had to come up with a 1 versus 2 system.
Well, it's not only that; it was also because they had 2 back-to-back co-champions in 1990 and 91.
Yeah. And see, and then Alabama plays Miami 2 versus 1 in the 92 Sugar Bowl and beats the hell out of them 34-13. And Miami's only touchdown is a Kevin Williams punt return in the 3rd quarter.
Let's not forget, too, prior to that game, how much Miami fans and teams and everybody ran their mouth.
Oh my God! It was out of this world.
Hell.
I don't know.
I wasn't. Now I found videos online of it and read up on it. I wasn't there. I wasn't born yet, but I know about it, Jeff. I know they were talking about how Alabama's great. They're this, they're that, but we got, and especially, man, the key play in that game was the George Teague strip by Lamar Thomas. Lamar Thomas ran his ass. I mean,
Yep.
he just
The best headline from that game came from the New Orleans Times-Picayune, whose headline the next day said, and I quote, "The program of the ages beats the program of the decade."
yeah.
And then they had a sidebar story about how the fans treated each other on Bourbon Street after the game. And the headline of that story was, who talking dat smack now? Who talking dat smack now? Derek Lassick, you're absolutely right, vodka drinker, number 25. Derek Lassick. And Sherman the Paint Can Williams, number 20.
Yeah.
And the 1992 Alabama defense, which gave up 9 points a game.
Different era, but still impressive.
Oh, you have no idea.
I think, and again, this is one of those things you can check me out to be wrong. If I'm not mistaken, 7 of those players on that defense ended up playing in the NFL. Now, I know that the 44 starters, the 22 starters for LSU and the 22 starters for Alabama in the 2011 game, out of those, 18 of the 44 played in the NFL.
What the hell was that?
Is that that's Neo, I think.
It's not me, fellas, because I'm not even touching my phone. My phone's
Well-
sitting here. I'm not even touching it.
What are y'all saying I am doing?
There's like a bopping noise.
Like, are you receiving texts or emails or anything, Neo?
I was sending a message, yeah.
All right, well, that's what it was. The notification was going off.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Like it says he's typing Morse.
You know.
Next time I do that, if I'm still in here, I'll just mute the mic.
One of you guys is going to know this. I don't. Is this the last year?
Last year for what? He broke up. Just type it in the chat because you're breaking up. We can't hear you. I don't know. He's probably asking about the playoff or something. Mm. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but Neil, you haven't said much in the stream. You got anything to say? Okay, no. Ballard, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here, bud.
I was just like, everything got quiet once Jeff stopped
I'm not
talking.
here. I'm fixing to end it. I gotta get some sleep. A long day at work tomorrow too. So
Okay, somebody. Okay, well, I don't know where. They're asking about Neo if he's okay. I don't know why. Well, you know, this was a good stream yard tonight. I just can't wait Actually, I take that back. There's not many good games on tomorrow, but
Nah, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, but next week we got two great Big Ten games. We got
Which
Michigan State.
ones?
We got Michigan State, Penn State, and Ohio State. No, it's Michigan, and I think it's Michigan. Yeah, the four. The four teams of the East. They're playing each other. I think it's Michigan State and or it's Michigan, Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan State. That's what I think it is. It just involves those four teams. Hey guys, it might be B. My phone just died. Never gave me a warning. All right, well, it's those four, and then you got Georgia, Florida. So it's I think it's Penn. If I'm not wrong, it's Michigan, Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan State, and then Georgia, Florida. So we got a great week there. I might be wrong though. It might be the other way around. I know it's not Ohio State, Michigan though. So
Ohio
it's
State,
either that.
Michigan at the end of the year, and
Yeah,
that's
I
gonna
know.
be a one to watch.
Yeah, it's either. That's what I think it is though. Let me check to make sure. I'm not
I
100%
really
sure.
think Michigan's getting Ohio State.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was wrong. Ohio State and it's only Michigan and Michigan State having a big matchup. I thought it was two Big Ten matchups. Oh, it is. Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan, Michigan State. Okay, so I was wrong.
This next week,
I said
right?
Michigan. Yeah, I said Michigan State, Ohio State, and Penn State, Michigan. I was wrong. You also got Georgia, Florida, Ole Miss, Auburn. Oh, we're in for a great week, but we got to get through this week, of course. I mean, SMU, Houston, for whatever that matters. Okay, Jeff was asking the last year about something. I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
But yeah. I mean Neil, they're asking if you're okay in the chat, so
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I had to get up and do something.
okay.
I put it on mute while I was gone.
Okay, this week is really I've said it a lot of times, so I won't say it again, but I don't know. What is the best game? Oklahoma State, Iowa State?
Alabama, Tennessee.
Yes. I mean,
It's
the
a
one thing
rivalry.
that will hurt Alabama is that Tennessee will be able to run the ball on them. So that might do something, but I don't think it'll make the game much
This
closer.
game, is it too predictable what the outcome will be?
What game?
Tennessee, Bama. Like, seriously?
Yeah, but
I don't think anybody's expecting it to be close, Ballard.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I expect Tennessee to be able to run the ball on Bama, though. I expect that. And what I got to say about Bama's run defense, I know they've been doing it the entire time, but I think it's a new era. I think Alabama needs to I think they need to move on from those big, fat, slow, strong linebackers. I think they need to get faster ones, more modern ones, like Georgia.
Georgia has them, do they?
They need. What I'm saying is Alabama has. You know how Alabama's linebackers are always slow, chunky, and big.
What's that supposed to mean? You got something against big people?
No. I'm just saying. For the speed of offenses and running backs today, I think Alabama needs to move away from that, and they need to move on to shifty, more faster linebackers. They need to move away from the. I know that yes, I'm saying still have those big, hard hitting linebackers, but they got to get faster linebackers, slow linebackers like they have right now, and that they're going to continue to have because they're not moving away from it. But I'm saying they should. It's just a new era. You can't have these slow linebackers anymore and expect to stop run games. I mean, I'm just being honest. You can't expect that.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, Jacob.
Yeah.
This is facts. See, Bama needs to get like Georgia. No, Georgia needs to adapt like Alabama. They need to fix their defense.
No, I think Georgia's
Look,
defense. I think Georgia's doing it right.
are they?
Yes. Have you watched them?
They're okay. But like Jeff is saying, you don't have a Will Anderson, a Christian Harris, or a Chris Allen.
N'Kobe Dean's.
They're fast. You don't have speed like Alabama does.
Yes.
What? Have strength.
Have y'all not watched Georgia's linebackers are flying across the field the whole game? Really shifty.
Georgia's defense is much better than Bama's.
I mean, you're saying Georgia needs to get like Bama. No, Bama needs to get like Georgia.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Will Anderson's fast, but I'm talking about the other ones. No, Alabama's.
Jeff Webster says Will Anderson, Christian Harris, and Christian Allen are all three as fast or faster than UGA's.
That's not true, but okay. You have no idea what you're talking about if you think Alabama's like, okay, whatever. I've heard that all the time. I mean, Christian Harris is not fast. I don't know what you're talking about. Christopher Allen and Will Anderson are. Christian Harris probably runs like a 4.7 or something, which I think he does. That's not fast for a linebacker in today's game. But the other two are.
Whatever. Anyway, it's late. I'm going to bed. It's not worth staying up talking anymore of this nonsense. I love talking college football, but we've gone on long enough. I'm going to end it here, guys.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
Roll Tide, Neo.
Roll Tide, man.
Are we ending the StreamYard as well?
That's exactly what. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're going to end it on YouTube. That means we're going to end it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Jeff he meant were you gonna end the stream, or are we gonna stay back?
I mean,
always talk. I'm talking about.
If you guys want to keep talking, I can at least remove.
I'm talking about
just stay in the back room. I'll end it on YouTube, but I at least got to get some sleep. If y'all want to just go on and talk, you can. And Jeff has the link, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm talking about the linebacker Christian Harris. He is not fast. And if you want to say that he is, well, then you're just lying to yourself.
Remember the players Bama used to have?
Christian
Saban recruited when Kirby was there, and Kirby just took our blueprint.
Well, what used to be the big problem for Alabama was they had slow safeties. Now it's slower linebackers with Christian Harris, which Chris Harris is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, if they could do some training, which he's a senior, so it doesn't really matter. Or he is a senior, right?
Who?
Christian Harris?
I think he's a junior.
Okay, well, if he's coming back, I would do some training on the offseason on the speed.
Yeah, whatever. All right, I'm ending it here. Y'all hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Jacob, Neo, thanks for coming on, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, I got to get some sleep. Look, here's the thing. I'll say this before I get off. Nick Saban built Kirby Smart. Kirby's a decent head coach. He's working his way up, trying to get Georgia to tier 1 in college football. He's on his way there. He's really, really close. Yes, their defense is better than Bama's. Clearly. this year. But like Jeff keeps saying, y'all wait till 22, 3, 4, 5 down the road. It's going to keep building in Tuscaloosa. I'm telling you that. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. Keep your head up. God bless. Final words here. Roll Tide, roll. I love you guys. I'll be back later on. See y'all. I don't know. I got to work tomorrow. But anyway, I love you guys. Jesus loves you. God bless. And as always, folks, roll Tide, roll. Peace.
I'm going to have to ask you to go ahead and move your desk again.
Roll down Tide.